Y'all boys. I just got a text. She said it's over, bro. I ain't tripping, bro. We out to the club with it. I just got a text, now I'm single with it. Now I'm in the club throwing singles with it. I'ma whisper in the ear, shout it, you can get it. Talk to her like an interview in 60 minutes. Hey, I ain't friendly, but tonight we could parlay. You got baddies and the drinks in the mall way. I ain't friendly, but tonight we could parlay. You got baddies and the drinks in the mall way. Boy, I need something strong for the night too. Come to the section and I bet you get a vibe too. Treat you regular, I know you never mind too. I know you loving all the Instagram hype too. Know what I mean?
This is the biggest gun I ever had, boy. This is a Draco. This is a everything you need.
Switching on.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Unlimited ammo. This is perfect. Got the best optics. Who needs a bean?
Test it out real quick. Where she was over there. You're what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy King Joker. I got my boy Jade with him. I'm high. Sorry, I got my boy Jade right here with me.
What it do, y'all?
What's poppin'? We just having another day, another dollar. We both off today. Pretty much started a little late due to the rain. You know, of course, somewhere in Florida. This is what the weather be like. So you know how it goes, how it be. But what's poppin', my nigga? How you doing? How you feeling? How you living?
I'm not gonna lie. Today was, you know, the rain always some bullshit, but today chilling. I'm not gonna lie, man. Today chilling. I woke up. I wasn't really stressed. You know, usually some days you just wake up with a cloud over you.
Yeah.
Today was one of them rare days I just ain't have that. Like I woke up light. You know what I'm saying? Took my little shower, vibed up.
Ironic on a rainy day though.
You feel me? And I listened to the whispers like, hey, if y'all don't listen to no old school music, I'll put you on one guy right now, the Whispers. They like from the 70s to now they make music. Listen, you want to be in a good mood in traffic, the Whispers. And that's exactly what I did on the way here, bro. You feel me? The rain slowed it down, but it's all good. Like, we here.
Rain ain't stopping nobody.
At all. I'm having a good day, though, bro. I can't complain. I want to get some Wendy's after this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't judge me. I get some Wendy's after this, bro.
You already know there's one right there.
Right. I just don't want them to judge me because I eat Wendy's. I do eat Wendy's. I still eat fast food, y'all.
They be straight. Ain't chilling. You know. So I see you got the piece with you.
Oh yeah, man. You know I keep this thing with me at all times. Strapped up, locked and loaded. You feel me? Right now I'm working in the book of Matthew. Recently I wanted to like reconnect with Christ. You feel me? And I don't mean just God. I feel like people. Well, I wouldn't say I feel like people. I'm not trying to come at nobody, but I just feel like things not the way things are going nowadays. People believe God is the only thing you need in order to find peace and get into heaven, and that I think that's a misconstrued. Like we need the Prince of Peace. You feel me? So I'm in Matthew watching Jesus talk. Let him know what's real instead of all the Pharisees and scribes trying to keep the law, condemn people with the 10 Commandments and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And Jesus is walking around telling them like, yo. Y'all don't even follow your laws. Like, what you... Listen, this is the new law. Because I'm here. You feel me?
Right.
Show love to your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Like, be kind. Stop being mean. You feel me? Stop snapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, it opens your eyes because, you know me, bro. Sometimes I be thinking like I know it all. You know what I'm saying? I have my moments. So, he humbles me in the best way. But, yeah, that's why I keep this with me, bro. It's been a new thing for me, bro. I'm trying to make it clear where I'm going in life. And who I choose, you know what I'm saying?
That was good.
Real talk.
I always tell people do what works for you, you feel me? Like,
absolutely.
As long as you ain't hurting nobody, harming nobody, or disturbing nobody's peace and shit like that, like, shit, do what works for you.
Straight up, fam. Dang, I said I wasn't gonna do it, but
I knew you gonna do it. I knew you was gonna do it. I knew you was gonna do it. I couldn't be the only one. Go ahead. Oh, and that little note that you gave me, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
That shit was like, I was like, hold up, I need your plug. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you know I got you, bro. You know I got you.
As long as they close and they, they on standby.
Always on standby, close. You know we'll chop it up about that. We'll see what close is.
You already know.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
put my
That's
nigga
that's
at?
you know me. I'm gonna bring it back a little to the word. I'm gonna let you keep talking, but that's
Uh-huh.
what you supposed to do. A man leave them boy ways behind, bro. Like you
Yeah,
like someone, you really want to take that shit serious, bro. Do that shit, bro. I dig it. You know me. I dig it.
Yeah,
I'm a
not
lover
really-
ass nigga, bro. I ain't.
Same. I'm not into having multiple women, entertaining multiple women. That's a headache for me, bro. I don't even
got
like
that.
people.
I don't
So
got
it's like, if I can just find one person I can just be myself with.
It's that simple, bro. I don't got
can-
like my example in life. My old boy stayed with my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like I never had a pimp as an example, so I never was able to even know the art of fiddling with multiple. Like even when I tried that shit, bro, I sucked. Nigga, after like a good week, I try to give them all the pipe the same week. You feel me? After that, it's so hard to keep up communication, bro.
Right.
Like I'm not the one that's gonna text all of y'all and keep y'all fed with attention. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just not him. I like one of y'all out of all of y'all, to be real. Like
That's
she
what
my
I'll do.
favorite
I'll
one.
figure out which one I like the most. If I'm talking to multiple, I'll figure out which one I like the most, and then proceed talking to the one I like the most, and that's
Straight
it.
up, bro. And that's how I'm a
I'm
lover
not about
boy.
to keep entertaining these other women that I'm not really interested in.
Oh God, I can't. It's costly. I can't, bro. And niggas who act like they don't spend no money on women, bro, you know we passed that line. We almost in our 30s. Everybody done dropped some bread on some women, bro. That's their language, dog. You gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have to eventually. You gonna have to.
See, the thing is,
Not no sucker shit, but you gonna
it's
have to.
because the argument is really just a blurred line between being a provider and how you spend money.
You said it, boy. Damn.
Because the women that want the money and all that shit, yeah, that can turn into a bad thing, but they're really deep down, despite all that, flashy shit, they're looking for someone that can provide.
Straight up.
If you can't provide, they're on to the next. Maybe how they move about it might be different, but for the most part, women are looking for a provider, not just a nigga with money. But in today's time and how the world works, if you got money, you can pretty much buy anything you want. So that's technically being a provider. It's more to that than money, but for the most part, money is definitely the
I agree.
basis. You feel
I
me?
agree. You hit that on the head. I agree. I feel like women, they follow the words of what their mom said, but they're not watching the timeline of what their mom said. You know what I'm saying? Like they follow, yeah, man got to do this, that for you, but they not watching what your
A
mom
man
is
is how it's-
enduring, like
yeah.
or how that even plays out. Her advice for you, how it plays out in her life. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't put anybody above that. I got to see it to believe it judgment once you start that mindset. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what they do. They just pick any random man who has a job and they're like, yo, you're supposed to be my provider. Like, nah, kid. Did you
That's
know
not
who
exactly
your
how
mom
that
looked
works.
out? Like, did you
Yeah.
know how many niggas she probably had to duck and shun off because she couldn't find the right provider?
Like you can't ask a nigga to be a provider while still fucking with other niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nah, definitely not.
That's what I'm-
Definitely
like,
not.
hell
I'm not
no,
finna
like-
play with that clown stuff at all. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got pride like that. I'm not a
But if you
competitor.
dating and looking,
I'm
try
not
to
on
figure
that.
out which one you like, then that's a different story.
You got it, pimp.
But
You got
If
her
you out
line
here-
while I'm on it too? You got it.
Nah,
bro.
yeah,
I
I'm
ain't
like, you
gonna
got
hold
it, dog.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not ugly, so I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm gonna find me somebody.
call me whatever, but I'm not competing for no shorty.
Oh God, bro. Like I said,
I'm gonna put
not
effort.
ugly, bro.
Effort and competing is two different things.
I gotta get myself right. Yeah, that's
I'll put
real.
effort
That's
into
real.
it, but once not even knowing, once I find out there's another nigga, I'm out. But let's say I don't know that there's another nigga, and I'm just putting effort into it,
Right.
and she just be like, oh, you doing a lot, like, because that's the effort.
Yeah.
Whether I know that, like, even if I don't know
Yeah.
that there's another nigga involved, I'm still putting effort because that's just who I am. Like, I'm trying to either be with you. We just hang, like, we have understanding,
Straight
but
up.
I'm putting effort into our understanding type shit.
And I like effort. You feel me? Like I do effort. When I'm with a woman, I do effort. But I do not chase. You know what I'm saying? I do effort. Like I'm a man who moves on my will, like to love. I'm not a man who has to move on your incentives to love. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I know my worth. Like
Yeah, nah.
I'm a plentiful giver. So if you're not satisfied with that, I gotta find me somebody else. I ain't gonna hold you. Like
That person.
I'm not here to change exactly who I am for you, shorty. Like that don't work.
I'm not.
That don't work.
I'm open to change, but I'm not changing for it.
I'm
I'm
open to
changing for the
growth.
relationship.
I ain't open
growth.
to change. Fuck that.
No,
I'm not
like
open
the
to
growth part, because in growing, you gotta change. But
Yeah,
I'm not
but you know
saying,
what I mean? Like, change, to me, the way they do change is like, it's like a sideways street. Growth to me is you're starting to go
y'all
up
both
somewhere.
going up. That's what I'm saying.
Change, they just like look at you and want you to just do this, and you're just doing this while she right here. Like, nah, growth.
Yeah, growth is also leading by example too.
Damn.
So you can't.
That's real.
You can't say for both men and women, not just women, but both men and women. You can't say you want this, this, and this, and not even leading or acting like you want this or have a mindset of wanting this and shit like that. So it's like, you know, you gotta.
That's real.
You gotta see this shit out.
So that's why right now, me personally, I've been on in the bleachers. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching the game of love. Like, I'm in the bleachers. Like, I'm not in that battle. I'm not messing with no nigga hoe. And I'm not even messing with a single hoe. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to really understand this life. Like, I want Christ. You feel me? Like, that's what I want. Because I realized all my relationships that I didn't have him in never worked out. You feel me? So I need to know how to just naturally move like that. So when I do get a woman, I can lead her the right way. Like, I can teach her how to diffuse that anger and teach her how to relax without sounding like I'm belittling her or condemning her.
Or trying to control her and shit like that. Nah.
So that's what I've been studying, bro, just on a personal tip. On a person, because these women are out of control, bro. I say that. Niggas too, though. Niggas too, bro. We set the stuff. Bro, I grew up in the early thousands. Like, we ran that shit. Men ran that shit, bro. Men ran the early thousands, bro. You ain't gonna tell me that women had any edge in the early thousands. In our grade school years, K through 12, class of 13, men ran that shit, bro. You could get a girl doing anything, my nigga. Like, for real, bro. We turned them out, bro. For real, we turned them out in high school, making them, you know what I'm saying, making them, like, we hitting them in the staircases and shit. We turned them out,
Now it's vice versa.
We turned them out,
women be turning these niggas out.
That's what happens. We put them on game, and we forget that the jit comes out of them. That's your curse, my brother. You feel me? Like, my king. Yeah, we put out the seed, but they nurture it. So if you curse that seed with your actions, that woman will make sure that kid is messed up. I promise you, she will. That is your lick back. You ain't gotta ever go around.
That should be the worst.
I'm telling you, that's our reality now. A lot of separate families and shit. You feel me? Like, we just need love, dog. We need love.
I heard that's changing. I saw something on Twitter, not saying it's true, but they were like, black family. There's more black families, like a mom, a dad, like that that's model. Fun. They say that's changing now. So I'm like, all right, if that's true. I didn't, fact check it, but if that's true, that's good. That means
I'll run with it then. That's good news. I like to hear that. Yeah, let's do that then. If our generation's making that change, I'm with that, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
We definitely need a mom and dad again. Like, this whole war, man versus women, especially in our community. Nigga.
Yeah, I don't like that. I be beefing about that. I be like, bro, why are we like
we
fighting
need
against
women, Nick?
Bro,
like, bro, I don't want to be stuck with
like,
niggas, bro. Like, why do y'all hate women, bro? I don't get this shit. Like, what are you mad about?
For?
What are you mad at them about, bro?
Like, what you fighting for? Are you mad that you can't get them?
And that's what I'm starting to realize, bro. I think it's they can't control them. They can get them, but they don't know how to keep them. You know what I'm saying? They can get them. They can't keep them. Your check is gone and she ran. Now you're mad because the money kept her. You feel me? Like, you didn't keep her. Like, you didn't keep her. You feel me?
Remember what I said, not yesterday, when we was leaving, and I was like, yo, a lot of niggas ain't never had a bad bitch before. Mm-hmm. That's why when they get one, they be acting all crazy and shit and don't know what to do.
I don't want to frown on it because I was there, so I ain't gonna.
I mean, every nigga goes through it. Like, once you get
but at this
that
age,
bad female that you really, really wanted, like, of course you gonna wild out and shit. Like, you gonna be ecstatic, your ego gonna be pumping. You feel me? But
definitely feel like you that man.
It's just now, like, niggas just, let me not just say niggas, but people expect too much. Expectations are too high on both sides. And I don't like pointing the blame on neither because I feel like both sides are responsible. I feel like both sides are equally responsible because, like we said, we need women, men need women, and women need men. It's not like.
And that's why I know wise women. You know what I'm saying? I know women that use their brain. So I can't really sit here and buy into the shit that, you know what I'm saying, like niggas be complaining about with them. Like, I feel like that's the crowd you want, my boy. Like, you want a sensible woman. Now, I'm not talking about all women, but if a girl is known for brunching and acting wild and oblivious, drinking all the time, all Sunday through Sunday,
I'm straight.
I'm 100% sure, bro. Like 100% sure she does not have it figured out yet. So you shouldn't approach her that way if you choose to get her.
Especially if she's young, then that's understandable.
And
But
that's
if
another thing.
yeah,
Oh
if
man,
she's young, she's
Speak on
supposed
it,
to have
bro.
fun.
These niggas be trying to mold these young
Yeah,
girls,
and I be
bro.
like, y'all niggas
they sick, bro. They
What?
sick, dog. They be going after them youngins and trying to change them girls into, and that's another form of pimping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A
and I be
corrupted
like, y'all
form.
need to go after older women or women y'all age, because it's like women our age, or they know what they want.
Straight
Like they
up,
tired
bro.
of the little boy games and shit like that.
I'm starting to get to a point of realization where the age, I start to see what they mean by age don't matter. It doesn't mean as far as their compatibility. I'm compatible with my age. I don't sit here and play that whole age.
Yeah,
don't matter.
I'm compatible with my age.
Age don't matter as far as who has understanding of love. Like, it be old ass women who clearly don't know what love is. Old ass men with resentment that's teaching young brothers, you know what I'm saying? F a hoe.
Yeah, fuck
Like
that shit.
F a bitch. But it's always directed towards our own people. Like, it's crazy. Like, and I don't promote racism. Like, I ain't saying go to the white girls, but what I'm saying is, even when y'all say it, your intent is to hurt your own community. Like, you talking
Right.
to the hoes in your community, bro. Like, that shit don't.
Yeah, you
It's
degrading
not adding
you
up,
degrading
bro.
our
It's not
women.
adding up, but you having daughters and saying you gonna spoil her and give it away. I don't think so, bro. I feel like you gonna kind of have some resentment towards your daughter, bro. If you hate black women that much, you gonna have resentment towards a black child that come out of you, dog. Like,
Bruh, I got a coworker.
niggas gotta get that shit together, bro.
He work in the morning, right? And pretty much, he was talking about how like he just don't I wouldn't say don't like, but he just don't date black women, right?
Okay.
And you can like who you like. That shit don't bother me, I promise you. But once you start being like damn nigga, don't die.
Definitely one of them hits. Alright, back.
Once you start being like, oh, I mean, he was pretty much saying like he don't find them attractive, he don't see the beauty, and he just kept going. He wasn't saying like, oh, they're ugly and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But those were like when he just kept saying those subtle adjectives.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you're making me mad now.
Nah, I see. Hey, okay, go ahead.
Like not saying like I want to hurt him or something, but I was just like, I kept asking. I was like, why? Like, why don't you like women who are melanated? Like, what's your fixation with light skinned women?
Right.
And he was just saying, oh, they're just look more appealing to me, and I'm just like,
Let him live in that delusion.
yeah. And I was like, all right, bro, you got it.
Cause once
I
that
was like,
light
you
skin
got it.
sister break your heart, you gonna
I was
have
like,
to
you
snap
got fuck
back,
a light
bro.
skinned sister. Once a white girl, yeah.
Oh, see now, hey,
And
I'ma
I asked
be
him
real.
too. I asked him too, which was the
I
funny
stay
part.
away from bunnies. At
I was
all
like,
costs.
you went to a charter school, huh? He was like, how'd you know? I was like, I could just look at you and tell.
Mhm.
I was like, I could just look at you, how you talk, how you walk, how you interact with people. I was like, yeah, you wasn't around us. That's why. But
I stay away from the bunnies. I don't have no discrimination against no shade though, as far as brown go. But brown got to be the way for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no. But as far as in brown, like if you light skinned or dark,
I don't care about that shit.
But as
I'll be
long as
honest
you-
though.
as
As
long
I
as you-
gotten older, I like dark skinned women. As I've gotten older, I've like
They got some. To me, I feel like they're grounded. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean all of them. I mean the majority that masses like to put out there. You feel me? Like they're grounded. The ones that everyone's like, yo, this is colorism, blah blah blah. So it be a lot of cases where it's true. And that dark skinned sister be grounded. Like she be grounded. You feel me? Like to me they're more solid. Like
they're
more solid on the line of where they at. You know what I'm saying?
bro,
As
but their
far as
skin
this
just looks so
surface.
beautiful. This shit just looks
Not
so
one
like,
blemish. Oh my goodness, bro.
bruh,
Oh my goodness. dog.
their skin just be looking so like.
Oh my goodness.
I remember I was at the beach one day, and I seen this beautiful, 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 dark chocolate woman. Oh my goodness, her skin was. Mind you, we was at the beach, but it looked like she was glowing, my nigga. Like that's how beautiful her skin was. It looked like she was glowing, and at like 1 p.m., no clouds in sight. It was just the sun and the beach, and steaming hot, and she was
Yeah,
just
you
glowing.
mesmerized.
What?
God damn.
Nigga.
You need to write a book about y'all encounter. God
Nigga.
damn. Nigga say she was glowing.
And I'm not saying light skinned
steaming
women
hot.
are ugly. Like it's no. I don't have no preference, my nigga.
Trust
but
me, you know I get you.
yeah,
get
I
you,
just
bro.
see them, and I'm like,
I don't
ooh.
do politics trying to. You ain't got to break down every
Yeah,
word to
bro.
me. I get you, dog.
So
you good.
like even with Buffalo, she wasn't dark skinned.
Okay,
So
you're
feel
right.
me?
She was brown. She wasn't dark. She was a light. She was low key light.
Yeah, she was.
She was kind of like my tone
Yeah.
type shit. Yeah, I had your little red sister. Hey, bro, but like I said, they all come in shades and stuff. And what I'm saying is, we come to them thinking they should know the foundation of love. And that, to me, as a man, I've never been on that type. I've always been the type where, yeah, I understand you have your understanding of love, and I will compromise if it proves to be true. You know what I'm saying? True.
Be true and worthy type shit.
It has to be it has to be a just and a react. Because I'm a humble man, so once I see just in reality, I'm not gonna sit here and fight it just because I feel like this should be the way. And I'm gonna be like, okay, you're right. That makes sense. You feel me? Like let's do that.
Yeah.
But if you just telling me, trying to direct me or guide me, and we didn't pray, you ain't bring up God, you ain't bring up Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody that I really submit to. It's gonna be kind of hard to hear you out, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm starting to learn as a man. Like, bro, this pool is bigger than we act. Like, we be really, you know what I'm saying, settling low key as men. We settle, like, and I don't do the whole get more than one girl shit. I mean, like, as you want a girl, a good girl, they're out there. You want a woman who has turned into like a woman of Christ on her own, they're out there, bro. Like, it's really what we look in and give attention to. Like, you want Meg Thee Stallion to be like a Christian. Like, that's kind of how these niggas act. Like, yo, if she's showing that all she does is drink, move around, half naked, shake her ass, no matter what comes out of that mouth, bro.
Like
what is
expect.
in the heart is going to show. You feel me? And if everything on her page is her trying to show her ass crack, basically, with clothes on, that's really what the poses be. Like, I'm gonna show you all of this ass. Like, come on, dog. Like, that shit gotta, like, you gotta pick and choose what kind of woman you want, bro. Like, if
Like,
that's
what you expect out of
bro,
that?
what do you, bro? You can't
That's why I
go
be
in
asking
there.
people like, what you
I
expect
tried
out of a woman that
before. I tried to save her, like for real.
it's definitely not control or body shaming, but it's definitely like
It's presentation.
that's really what
I don't
it
know,
is.
bro. I can't live in your head. So if that's all you post, that's what I'm going to assume is in your head.
Like you can still, not saying like I'm giving a woman permission, but you know you can pose in a bikini and all that shit and do all that, but like
Of course.
if that's all your timeline and all your Instagram and shit like that, then it's like
There's a certain type of man for you. That's what I look for now. Like, yeah, I don't want you. You're
Yeah,
good. I
not for
can't.
me.
I don't want you, bro. I don't want you, dog.
I mean, if I was single, I have fun with you, but I'm not trying to like.
I don't even want that. I don't want nothing that, cause I know it ain't just me. You got spirits on you, like Jezebel. That shit real. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lustful, temptress spirit, like that's real, bro. Like these women they're not possessed. I'm not gonna sit here and condemn nobody, bro. When you told me to do a podcast, I told you I'm not gonna be on here acting like I'm higher than nobody. But at the same time, I'm not the type to live in a delusional world. Like, I get empathy and stuff, but we not gonna sit here and use that to make a route of delusion. Like, we all know it's just, we all know it's right, bro. We're not stupid. Like, I don't give people the liberty to act stupid with me. Like, you're not dumb, bro. Point blank. You able to talk to me and understand what we talking about and rebuttal? Yeah, you're definitely not dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what's right. And I feel like we just got to get back to that. Like, we know what's right, bro. We all have fun. Leave the outside. Girls want to act up, let them alone. I just think, once again, that the sport war, that man versus woman, that shit is so annoying, dog, because it has stretched into real life, kind of. Like, at first, online, it was whatever. You could log off, and women would still move and cooperate with men like regular people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we did. But now things are starting to get a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, starting to get a little weird outside.
Human interaction outside is definitely different.
It's definitely different, bro. And it's not because of human. I think it's the social media outbreak. Like, people are in denial that everyone is in social media and taking advice from social media.
You know what's funny? I was having an argument with my homie CJ, and I was telling him,
They're really taking that advice.
I was like, straight up, bro, People can't tell the difference between the internet and in real life.
Oh my goodness, dog.
And I was like, they need to separate that shit because it's two different worlds. They do merge, but they're not the same. Like the shit that people do on the internet, just because you can do it in real life don't mean it actually applies. So, for example,
Okay.
when people just be going on their rants and shit about like just whatever, just random shit.
Right.
Nigga, who the fuck cares? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got nothing to say on this because I go on rants, so I'm kinda
nah,
trying to hear
it's you can do whatever you want, but it's just like bro, who is you doing too much or
It depends. Are you doing it for people watching, or are you just doing it? Like, when I go on rants, I don't, listen, that shit got to come out of me regardless. Like, I
True.
don't care what nobody, you know what I'm saying, who's looking at all. I really don't. I see the feedback a lot of times, but I didn't do it for you. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I did that because that was really in my head, and I'm looking at a screen. That's why in my bio now, I always say, relax, breathe. We're all looking at screens here. Like, yes,
Yeah,
y'all
but that-
can
but
fake
that's-
like the internet world is fake, but you're looking at, like, you are typing them shits. Like, bro, it's fake to a certain extent. Like, delusion will take over and make you think the worlds are different. They're not. There are people controlling social media. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I'm really talking about. Like that part, as far as like who the fuck cares, like
oh, like those crazy
just saying
followers.
what-
Just,
yeah,
bruh.
like-
I see the same recycled tweets every
Yeah, bro.
single day. Have like 20K bro. I'm talking about saying a whole lot of nothing, bro. And you know what I'm starting to see a lot, even if you press not interested, which I do. Hey, shout out to Twitter for that new feature. Not interested in this tweet. The mute and block button is like y'all golden tickets for Twitter ever. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
fam, I don't block people and I don't mute people.
Oh, you're
I
wild.
have either my ignore game is on point or I feel like I have so much control of my Twitter.
Well,
Anytime
I salute that.
if I see the option of the X in that top right corner as I'm scrolling through, I'm pressing it. That means I don't follow you. That means
Okay.
you should not be on my feed.
Mm.
If I see an ad, I'm reporting that shit. I don't want to see this shit.
But you are.
I'll do that for like the longest I'll do it, maybe like a good hour. Then I'll just like exit the app and shit, like close it out and then go back on it. My shit will be brand new.
I salute you. I am not that strong, and personally, I like to narrow what I intake. So I don't even give the option of coincidence happen. You feel me? Like, I don't even let it even get a chance. Once I mute you, I cannot see what you put, like, at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I block you, I cannot see what you're putting out at all. Like, whether I just got the strength one day or not, like, I just can't do it, like, at all. And that's what I like about it. Like, that's my favorite feature. And now there's not interested tweet because, you know, Twitter now has your timeline full of shit that you don't follow. Never even said you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't know where this shit, like, bro.
Most
you know
of
me,
my,
I
most of my
took a
shit
break.
now is shit that people retweet.
I took like a whole year break off Twitter. So when I came back, it's like, yo, whoa, wait, whoa, what's going on right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, what? You feel me? All this extra shit, ads and shit on my, like, what is going on, bro?
Yeah, they be doing ads for like a whole bunch of movies, beers and
Yeah,
shit.
bro,
But I
we
don't
all
want to
looking
see
at
this
screens,
shit.
bro.
Or I be like, I seen this
We all
movie
looking
already
at
type
screens.
shit.
I like to look at my screen. I like to type. Like, you know, I've always been real with myself. Like, I like to rant. I don't do it for people. Now, what I realize is people draw near to me. Like, that I've realized. Like, when I do my rants, people usually agree. And when that happens is when the flames start coming between sides and, you know what I'm saying, a
I
little
love
shade and that. I like it, but I used to like it. I ain't even gonna say I like it. I used to like it. Nowadays, bro, once again, I'm really chasing peace. Like, I'm not just saying it. I'm really chasing it. Like, I don't want nothing to do with no kid games. Like, we getting older. I'm about to go back to the army.
See.
I want to start a family. I want to be a man, bro. Like, I'm learning through Christ that we don't know nothing for real. Wise men know we don't know nothing.
Like I like peace, but sometimes chaos is needed.
Absolutely not. Not for me. I shouldn't be in that. I'll let the real master of chaos handle that. I ain't got no time for that. It's not my battlefield. I haven't been to church in a minute. I've been reading though. reading to comprehend. I'm not reading to rebuttal the word, bro. I'm reading to really learn this. And I feel like that's the key to peace, bro. That's the key to peace. I don't want no war with nobody. Like when I see it approaching, when I see it brewing.
Nah, not like that.
It's,
Not
it's
like with
block
people.
and mute.
Not chaos with people. I'm not
But
talking
that's
about
the
like with
only.
people.
We are the operators of all. We right now we're on Earth. We're the operators of all. We're the operators. So whatever you picture, chaos, destruction, healing, we're doing that. We are. Yes, they move through us, both sides. You feel me? And cause evil and good. You know what I'm saying? But we are the operators, bro. We have to take that in. Once we take that accountability in, things change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What you mean by like evil and good?
evil and good. Like, you know how we say robots, right? That's gonna be the end of time. Nobody want. We're the operators right now. So if we're creating robots, we're gonna have people who have the knowledge to create robots. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be, of course, there's gonna be an evil military of robots. Of course, we know that. But how come nobody counts on the fact that there might be a good military of robots? Because someone else in that room who had knowledge chose good. You feel me? Like, we're the operators. Is really what I'm trying to get to the base of. We start and end everything right now until that day comes. Like, that everyone is waiting for. You know what I'm saying? That everyone knows about and everyone is waiting for, but nobody believes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just little things you gotta really watch. Like, watch how everyone gets more religious as these days go by, because they know. It's not like we all grew up in church. We're 90s babies. We all grew up in church.
I feel like it's getting to the opposite.
Nah, it's getting to the delusional world. That's a new world. That one I'll give you credit. The delusional world. The world where whatever you make yourself as, you're as that great. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people can, you rap, right? You got a bunch of fans. You got money, you scam. Now you're a powerful figure in our community. That's a delusional world, bro. What power do you genuinely have unless it's causing bad? Because you're not making nothing move in a good direction. Delusional world. That's a new world, bro. That's where the demons are winning. That world.
Who is saying that they have power in that community?
Of course, no one's like blatantly saying it. I believe things are being said straight, but not being taken straight. So when people say, like, okay, quote unquote, he calls himself baby Jesus, put himself on the cross. Got a nigga throwing rocks at him. You know what I'm saying? He says he's being crucified because all the hate he gets. Who made you that great in your head? You know what I'm saying? Like, who told you that you are even worthy of acting as if you're being crucified, brutally crucified, like our Lord and Savior, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but
that's a delusional world. And now, yes, fans and followers. That's a world, bro. That's an army.
But I think it's a lack of understanding.
Of course,
right?
Of course, but that's a new world, bro. That's something you can't deny. Young boy.
But he's not saying he is Jesus, though.
So why are you on the cross?
It's a music
being
video.
Crucified. Why are you on the cross being crucified? You can do anything in your music video. Why you chose to be on the cross being crucified? Who are you talking about? Baby what?
I didn't see the video, but if I just had
I didn't see the video either. I saw the video of the behind the scenes of the guy actually throwing rocks at him.
And I'm like, and this with everything going on, I was like, I can
with
see
the crown. You got ketchup packets going down your face like it's blood.
I can see. It's the image
bro,
of what he went through.
You got a whole, what is that? Like, how much he say his juries cost? Whatever that is around his neck while he's being crucified. Kendrick's crown is like, what, millions of dollars on his head while he's being crucified with blood coming down. Jesus was really crucified, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you understand the perfect man, which none of us are.
Right.
But none of them definitely are not. Because they put their sins on front line. They'll show you. The baby will show you, oh yeah, fuck this whole, you know what I'm saying, I got bread. Like, he'll show you that side too. So you're not moving like Jesus at all. How are you being crucified like him, my boy? That's what I mean. Like, you can offend any other religion, bro. Any other religion, it's going to be hell on earth, bro. Let him come after rosters like that. It's going to be hell on earth. Them boys going to feel it, and all their artists going to stand behind it too. You feel me? Why y'all come at Jesus so comfortably? Because we're taught peace, so you know we can't react? Is it like a tug at all times that you got to just try and expose, like, ha, we going to get y'all mad, you feel me? Like, you can't do nothing. He said you can't do nothing, remember? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that war is starting to become evident, and that's what I mean by delusional world. People are following the wrong side under a delusional cloud, like following the wrong advice, risking their careers, opportunities to really secure financial security, to their family and the ones around them to chase a dream. I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've awakened. So to see it now is just like, yeah, the war's getting evident, bro. I came out of that. I don't want clout. I don't want, bro. I probably got like 40 followers, dog. Like, I just be talking. I be talking about Christ a lot on my Twitter.
Right.
Don't come to my Twitter. Like, I'm not here to advertise my Twitter. Don't come to my Twitter because you don't want that. Like, you only want that if you want Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I want Christ. So all I'm going to talk about is wanting Christ and what Christ stands for. You feel me? And that's all my Twitter's about. That's all I stand now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really all I'm on, bro. I barely be in that whole delusional world. The music industry, that's a delusional world, bro. They've planned them. Like, they're being
But
pimped.
it's a game. That's
It's
what
a
I'm saying.
delusional
I don't think
world,
it's a
but it's real life. These are real people, and they got real followers, and people doing real things behind this. Like, you got real followers, bro. You got young kids, bro,
1 second.
that idolize you.
Yo.
Hey, man, you got young kids.
No,
that
I'm
idolize
at the other one in phase 1.
you. Why in the world would you hop on the cross?
Hold on
Crucified
real quick.
with jury?
What'd you say? Let me see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a big accountability cloud just misses us.
Oh, where at?
Just don't want it. I don't know. It's weird. But we the operators of destruction and peace right now.
All right, call me around 6. Oh, that's in 15 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. All right.
Like you know how I work. I'm not even gonna say no names, but how I work. Boss man, he'll come in sometimes and he'll just start picking at anything, just trying to pick a fight. You know how you naturally, you don't even, it ain't got nothing to do with the word nothing yet, but you naturally, all right, I'm gonna just eat it, I'm gonna do my job, I'm about to leave. You feel me? That, I feel like that is starting to become a broad scale of living, like how people are testing the limits of sin that we all naturally know. Like I said, I stand on all my points. People ain't dumb, bro. We know what's right and wrong. Like, we genuinely, it's in your heart. You gonna know, like, when you see certain shit, like,
Yeah,
like, it's
people
gonna-
just
it's
want
gonna
to see
tell
what
you.
they can get away with.
Just how far it can go. Because if he got struck by lightning in that video, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in that second is gonna act like they was a believer, and from the second knew that was a blasphemy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's how Jesus is a master of chess, bro. And he said, we like little children in him. Don't mess with his little ones. That's actually in his word in Matthew. We like little children, bro. And people like to bully his little kids. That's why they call him Sky Daddy. You feel me? I realize that. That's why they call him Sky Daddy. That's why they try to, that's where that origination of that term comes from, of picking on his followers. Like, your Sky Daddy, you feel me?
I've never heard that. That's the first time I heard that.
I see that a lot. I haven't heard it in person. I ain't gonna lie to you personally. But I
That's
see
the
it
first
a
time
lot.
I've ever heard that.
I've seen it. People call him, I don't call him no Sky Daddy. What I'm saying is people pick fun at it using that. You know, running your little Sky Daddy, you feel me? I get it though. We are his children, you feel me? Like, I understand now, bro. Like, this is real life. This is real life. Like, we work, we try to provide for our family, we fight in a wicked system. It's not race. I realized that. Black elitism is a thing, you feel me? You know, we was the first real rich ones. Like, everybody's following the pharaohs. Anybody in power follows the pharaohs. They was the first ones in power. They taught slavery to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about race. It's definitely not about no damn color. This shit getting spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's becoming one lane. And that's why I say it's two worlds. It's a secular world, which is a delusional world to me. Because we all doing the same things. Believers and the ones that people like to stand above. I'm not talking down on nobody. It's just two worlds. I'm not talking about on nobody, bro. Do what you do, but you know what you're doing. That's the type of vibe I have. Like, do what you do, but don't come to me like we don't know what we're doing. Like, I'm not the type to like play dumb with people. Like,
Yeah,
if I
I'm
gotta
not
act like I'm a know-it-all, then okay. But I'm not gonna play dumb with you. Like, we
That's
know
not-
what we're doing
I'm not
wrong
playing.
here.
I
Like,
call. See, that's what people be mad at me for when I call people out. I be like, bro, you know what you're doing.
exactly.
Like,
I love that. You be
like-
doing that shit a lot. I like that,
yeah,
bro.
bro, I have to,
That's-
bro, because
that's
you're not gonna
exactly
get
how you
away with
gotta
it
be.
with me. Like, for example, right? I was at work one morning. We got a driver. He think he's slick, but I always catch him on his shit. Always catch him, and I just let it slide, but I catch him.
Right.
Like, he knows I catch him too. Like, I won't tell you that I caught you, but I'll let you know in a subtle way that I caught you.
Right.
Right. So there was one day where I had closed and I had like 2 days off. or 1 day off, whatever. I left money on the counter when I left because I closed. So I'm the last person there. When I came and opened like a day or two later, the money was still there. So that means no one touched it since I left it.
Right.
So that means it's still going to be there until I leave because no one should touch it.
Absolutely.
Right? In the office too, by the way. It was in the office. So I go in the office like around like 1, 2 o'clock. I'm like, first thing I see, I'm like, that's just gone. I'm like, where the fuck? I was like, I haven't touched it all day. Like, I haven't even touched it. When I came, like, I was talking to myself. I was like, I know when I came in, I said, oh shit, no one touched it since I left it here.
Right.
So I'm like, who the fuck was in the office? I asked everyone. I said, yo, did you? This is what I did. I said, yo, did y'all charge our phone in the office? Because the charger's in the office, right? So there was like, they all said no except one because I didn't talk to one yet. So buddy come in, and I say, yo, yo, did you charge your phone in the office earlier? He was like, nah. I said, you didn't go in the office earlier at all? He was like, nah. I said, damn, that's strange, because I seen a 5 that was there, and you know, it's gone now. And he was like, damn, I ain't never seen no 5. I said, damn, that's strange too, because I closed like the other night. And since I opened today, it was there when I opened. So that means no one touched it since I closed. You feel me?
I feel like I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So he's just like, damn, that is strange. So let me tell you how. So when he said that, right? I said, all right, bet. I said, all right, bet. So when he said, damn, that is strange, I said, right? So I said, calmly. I said, all right, don't worry about it. I'm gonna check the cameras later. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. That's exactly what I said, right? So as soon as I said that, he started acting weird, like he was, because I was up front making food.
He got antsy.
Yeah, he got antsy, so I was up front making food. So that means he could have ran to the back to the office, cause I'm up front.
He put that bitch back.
Bruh, let me tell you, right? Let me tell you. You put that bitch back so fast.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that one, bro. Oh,
But let
shit.
me tell you how I didn't even check, right? Cause this is how I be trying to set people. I'm like, I know. You get to look at me, cause you know I know. Let me tell you, I had a backup plan too, right? Let me tell you how I know. If he would have taken $1, this how I know if someone would have even touched $1, right? It was a $5 bill, by the way.
Does this driver work for Papa John's anymore, bro?
Nah, he still does.
He still does?
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you off air.
Okay.
But what happened was, damn, I'm crying and shit. Because the story's not even done. There's halfway through the story. So,
that is strange.
remember I said I closed like okay, so this what happened. I must have been off the last time we were supposed to pod. I closed that day, and I was off Wednesday, so I came to work Thursday. So I closed Tuesday, right? I closed Tuesday night. I was off Wednesday. Wednesday night, no one touched that money because when I opened Thursday, money was still there.
Right.
I know I'm repeating, but I'm just making
I
it
get
clear,
you.
right?
You still got
So
still good.
the reason why the $5 bill and the reason why I leave the money there, and I always write a note of how much money is left there in case you know. But anyways,
Hey, excuse me, bro. That nigga say, damn,
yeah, that is strange, right? So I'm just like, I bet, like when he said that, I was like, all right, you just lied to my. I feel like you lied to my face twice. Like, nigga, you just,
did, bro. That is funny.
like the reason why I be asking people is because even though I assume, even though I assume shit, I'm already ahead of you, right?
Oh man,
I'm already ahead of you.
Yeah, I hear
So-
you.
So the reason why the money was there, and the reason why I write how much money is left on the counter, just in case someone takes it, that's my insurance. The reason why I leave the money there is because the safe won't take it. That means there's something wrong with the bill. That means it's water damage. It can't read it. It can't scan it. There's the bill is teared,
Right.
whatever the case is, the safe won't take it. So I leave it there because the safe's not gonna take it. I'm gonna just leave it there. It's in the office. No one from and there's cameras. So worst kind of worst, shut the fucking cameras.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah,
But
which boss man is a pro at?
yeah.
Straight
But if you gonna check the cameras, I'm gonna just lead you to the fucking. You feel me? Anyways, the $5 bill that I found when I went back to the office was on the floor, crumpled up. Guess what I did?
What?
Put the code in the safe. I put the $5 bill. The $5 bill worked. So not only did he put the $5 bill, he didn't put the same $5 bill back, but he put a $5 bill back
Right.
to make it seem like ain't nobody take it. But it was on the floor, and I'm like, there's no reason for it to be on the floor because I put it in a corner where no one's gonna move it. Like
on purpose.
on
though.
purpose though. Like
Yo, bro, dog.
so when he did that, I ain't saying nothing to him. I ain't write him up. I ain't do nothing. I just oh, this is what I did. So concluding to the story, right? This is the ending. This is where it's not as funny, but this is where I tried him, and I looked at him. In that moment, I'm just looking at him like, bro, you fucked up.
Like,
So what happened was when he came back, I asked him. I said, "Yo, let me see your bank, right? Because you know the change is in there." He had straight singles. I said, "You ain't got no other bills. You ain't got no 10s. You ain't got no 20s." He's like, "Nah, but I got this 5." I said, "Let me see that 5." I looked at it. I put it in a light. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, this is the same 5.
but now you got a fake.
Yeah. So you got the fake 5. You gave me the real one, but you gave me the real one trying to replace
Be
the fake
slick,
one, trying to be
yeah.
slick because
Hey.
you know you got caught, right? So when I asked him, "Yo, let me see your bank," he was like, "Why? What happened?" I'm like, "Sus. You sus already.
Yeah,
Like
you on edge.
like one, you should already have a bank, and with all your delivery, you should have more than a bank. So you shouldn't even. You feel me?"
Mhm.
So just pretty much that's when I was like, I looked at him and I'm like, there you go. You feel me? I just give it back to him because I'm like, you slick, but
now
you're
you
not
down
slick.
5. Like, now he down
Yeah,
5.
like now you look down 5. Like not saying someone's gonna just like mark his
Of
shit
course,
and look, but
yeah, it might with your now
it
with
might
his luck.
hey, but it was like, bro, you
That's
trying
funny.
it, and I'm just like,
That nigga say, damn, that is strange. Yo,
I'm like,
man,
no,
that's bro.
niggas be trying it, bro.
Niggas are hilarious. That's what I mean, though. Like, you ain't
Niggas
played
be
dumb.
trying
Hey,
it.
you be doing that a lot, though, at the
Of
job.
course I'm gonna play dumb with you.
At
The
the
fuck?
job, bro, you be cutting that shit. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, you don't play dumb with nobody at the job, bro. You be cutting that shit dead.
No,
bro.
I low key do because I want to see how
Cut
far
that
you
shit
gonna go with
dead,
it.
bro. That shit, you
Oh,
check
because
me,
okay,
that
so
shit
put it this
funny
way: at
as
this
fuck.
point, when you came to the job, at this point, I can't play dumb no more because everyone already exposed themselves.
Oh, okay. I
That's
can't
what happened.
play,
Yeah,
okay.
you came
I
and already
knew,
exposed
'cause,
yourself.
hey, the
That's why I
first
be
time
putting you on
slipped
point.
up, bro, you called
Yeah, I was
me,
like,
you-
yo, I was like, fuck that, fuck the manager shit. As your friend, don't fuck with him, bro.
Straight up, bro. And
As
he
your
said-
friend,
he said
don't
when I
fuck
went
with
to
him,
go-
bro.
I went to go grab me a black. I came back. I walking in. I'm like, okay, yo. He said, yo, you just left. I said, yeah. He said, don't do that.
I was like, yeah, bro, I
oh
gotta-
yeah, man.
I gotta
man.
put you on point,
My
bro,
bad, man,
'cause-
dog. My bad, bro.
Because I'm not, bro. I'm so chill, bro. If I tell people, as long as
Hey,
you
that
let me
was
know,
on point
9
at the
times out of
job,
10, I'm
bro.
gonna say yes. Like I don't care. Like I really don't. Just let me
I'm
know.
already knowing.
You feel me? Give me a heads up so I can. I'm the manager. I have to adjust. As long as I adjust to the shit, no one is gonna say shit. And if someone comes to me, you know, I don't even care. They gonna be like, "Oh, Ian, don't do that." All right. Like, okay. Like,
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
not gonna flip out. But if they come to you about it, I can't save you.
that's your
That's your ass if they come to you about it.
You pay for that?
No. All right. Now you gotta pay for it.
Come to the register.
Now you gotta pay for it. You could have that shit for free. You wouldn't even have to use. Now I'm gonna make you pay full price. You're not getting employee discount.
Cold. These gotta be on point.
You feel me?
It's because they kids, though. You know.
I
they
know,
don't
but I
really
gotta
work with a bunch
like,
of little jits,
I was about to say his name, Fat Boy,
I already know.
Spanish Fat Boy. I be like, he be trying it with me. I be like, bruh,
Sweet. And
you
low.
be thinking, bruh, I'm not even that much older than you, and you be thinking the shit that you done is like brand spanking new.
I don't even listen to that man. He one of them kids.
No,
Like,
I don't even
know.
listen to him talk. It's just how he move. I'm like, bro, stop doing that. He's like, what am I doing? I'm like, bro, you're about to go do this, this, and this. and then he'll go back on the line and act like,
yo, are those shorts? You snap, hey, yo, are those shorts?
I'm
bro?
the Ayo guy.
That shit, bro, loud as hell. Yeah, boss
See,
man
that's
turn,
the thing.
everybody turn.
You know me, so people know like I can talk and shit, but I'm
sure.
quiet. You know I'm quiet.
You vibing
like,
until
I'm quiet.
they pop the bubble. I know
What?
when the bubble coming. I
Yeah,
just wait till it pop. I swear I be watching it.
Cause you get out the way.
Yep. You always know this. I'm never around when that shit blow, cause I know when it's coming. Like, cause you know what I noticed? People see it and they see it coming too, cause you start getting even extra sharp. Like you already sharp with your shit, but you
When I
relax.
get extra point,
You
that's
on
when they.
point.
That's
Like,
when
I'm
they.
talking about you doing every task. You multitasking. You in the office marking shit down, coming back out to sweep, coming with headphones in. Niggas know like, okay, I can pop his bubble today. They be trying that shit, and I back the hell away. Let me go see what delivery I gotta go. Okay,
Yeah,
bet.
bro. Just be on.
Go,
Just that's what I be trying to tell them. I said, bro. Like, for some reason, the other ever since other shorty came in, the other Jade.
Yeah.
How people feel about me has been more. You know, I don't give a fuck. But ever since you came, people seem to vocalize that shit, and it's like. You can feel how you feel.
Right.
I know. I'm a worker.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be your friend. You my nigga. Like
Yeah.
we gon'
We good.
I'm at you good with me.
Yeah, I know
But
the vibe.
when it's time to work, bro, we gotta work. And I'm not buddy like with them. So they be like, oh, Ian's mean, Ian's this. You can never say Ian's a bad worker. You can.
They don't say it around me though. I really don't hear that shit.
I'm just saying like, cause it got back to me. I'm like, bro, I don't give. Like, buddy was like, yeah, bro, like. They were just saying like they don't understand you. This I said I appreciate that, but and I'm cool with you, but
that makes sense.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I was like, yo, I don't care. Like I don't hang with y'all outside of this.
Yeah, they don't
I don't
even
have
know
your
that we
number.
just got bills to pay, though.
Yeah, I got other shit to worry about.
They be
like,
worried about concerts and shit. Talking about I got to miss for the nigga. What?
I've been there, done that.
Like, what? Who can't go?
Yeah,
That's
have
what I be
fun.
saying,
And that's why I be
go.
telling them, like, y'all young, y'all better stack your bread and enjoy it, because when shit hits the fan, you get to a certain point in life, your mindset is just gonna change. Enjoy your shit. Nah, I be telling them, enjoy your shit. Enjoy your shit. I don't be mad at y'all for calling out work. I was doing the same. Hey,
If they're anything like me, bro, they not listening to nobody. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be there when they fall, like to let them know how to bounce back from square one. Like,
oh yeah, I
feel
definitely
that's
don't
what
repeat
you
myself.
need. We can't stop nobody from doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, I definitely don't
learned
repeat
that.
myself. That's why when they try to be slick with it,
Fuck that shit, dog. Especially at the job. You already know. Like, you see, I come in, I sing my old school songs. I say what's up to the homie. I go straight to work, man. I'm not finna play with. I say what I gotta say, but I say it in a light manner. I never go. You know what I'm saying? I don't be coming. I be high. I have the time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be in there with my shades on, like, bro, please don't look at my eyes.
yeah, bro. Like, see, you coming smooth and you coming like
Happy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spirits up. I try to be a light in real life. That's why I say there's two worlds, like, but we're controlling both. I feel like people need to take that personality that they have in the other world and really apply it in real life, like with the confidence, the step, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's two worlds. Like,
I get what you're saying.
it's two worlds. Like, I'm a light in real life. I try to make niggas get up. I laugh at your joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to really step on nobody. Like, bro, I don't care. Like, I really don't. I genuinely like.
That's why I be quiet, because I'm not, because I know I can be a grump, and I'm okay with that at times. I'm not trying to like speak that and put that on myself, but I just know how easily irritated I can get, and I'm very easily irritated.
Self-awareness. Hey, so you good?
So
yeah,
that's why I be
up.
quiet. I be like, you know what? If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say it at all.
And you definitely bad.
I got
don't
my
even notice
music.
I don't even notice you be bothered. Like, I know when they're picking you. I don't notice when you be bothered. Like, I don't notice that shit, bro. You be dead ass silent as fuck, bro. You'll be in our office for 2 hours. Niggas would think you left. Like, what the fuck is?
Yeah, because I be like niggas think just because I be in the office, I don't be doing nothing. Nigga, the whole rack is full. You don't have to make no dough. All you gotta do is fold boxes and talk to the customers.
Shit ain't up.
The hardest thing you gotta do is take it off, put the sauce on, and put the toppings on, put the shit in the oven.
Up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We have a real easy job, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I know we got
you
it.
gave me a piece of heaven with this
Bro.
job. Like, I don't give a damn about no money right now. Like, that
Bro,
shit is
'cause
perfect.
Yeah, like I'm. This job ain't even stressful. It's just annoying. That's
Exactly.
really it is.
Exactly.
It's the people.
ooh, some of the
It
customers
really
be
is.
tweaking.
It really is the people, bro. Cause like, and you know I'm not a people person like that.
Man, listen to me.
'Cause I get to work. If I can,
Shame on you if you don't tip. I don't give a damn no more. Like I
in the
I
customer
done
service
been.
field, they don't got to know where we work at.
Yeah, straight up.
As
If you
in the
don't
customer
tip,
service field,
point blank, bro. If you don't tip for anything, nigga move furniture in your house, a nigga do this, that. If anybody's giving you an active service and you do not tip, shame on you, bro. Unless you genuinely don't have it, I swear to God, I'm not stepping on you. I've been there too. Like, if you just have enough, you just have enough. But if you got it and you don't tip, shame on you, bro. Y'all people are sick, bro. Y'all sick, bro. There are people who break their back for y'all, for real.
we also got to give a tip to the service people too. You also have to understand a tip ain't guaranteed.
That's facts.
So you
That's
can't
facts.
you can't be having a nasty attitude and still expect a tip.
That's facts. That's facts.
Even if they
Some of
don't
them-
tip,
some of them drivers definitely be.
even if they don't tip, you shouldn't leave off nasty. You can feel how you feel,
Yeah.
but don't be like, oh man, fuck you anyways. Don't do that.
Oh no,
That's
I'm
just,
never on that. But
yeah.
but this just my time.
You can
to
do that shit in a
finally
car.
let out.
You
Yeah,
can do that shit in a car.
This is no
Don't do that shit in
letting
front of
out,
them.
bro.
You can
I
feel
don't
how
do
you
that.
feel.
I don't do that to nobody.
But
face,
even
bro.
if they like even in
messed
today's
up.
time, but they can tip afterwards. So like when people be like, oh, they ain't tip, you know, sometimes people be like, hey, can I leave a tip for the driver? Cool, bam.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, bro. Bro, it's 2022, bro. Like nothing is necessarily finalized,
It's cold.
and everything is digital. So
I try to leave a good impression with my customers, unless they're like very like hesitant. You feel me? Like I'm trying to cause them harm or something. Like I don't have no respect for you. What are you
Yeah,
scared of? You ordered this pizza.
yeah, like you knew someone
fuck?
was coming to give
You
you
heard
food.
loud music and now you just have a whole visual of the man delivering your pizza. That's the delusion world I be talking about again. I have your order in my hand. What are you scared of? Take this box out of my hand, man. Like, how long you gonna look at me through the little side window like I can't see? Like, people be looking at me through their curtains, bro.
Yeah,
I be like, bro, I'm right here. Like,
You don't come outside and get this.
take the pizza, bro. I didn't walk up to your door with a backpack in my hand. I walked up with your fucking pizza, bro, like a box. Take it.
That should be crazy.
Bro, what? That's the annoying part I get. Like, that's the only thing I encounter on the job that kind of got me a little edgy one time. Like, lady really just looking at me through a curtain. I'm like, I knock again. I see her forehead print on that curtain. Like, you pressing too hard on the teeth. Like, you really almost going through the window. You feel me? Like, come around and open this door. Like,
Come get your
y'all
food.
ordered this.
Come get your food, bitch.
Because if I start walking and you open the door, you're going to be mad that I don't turn back around.
If you don't come get
It's a
this
trip.
motherfucking food, is you hungry or not?
That's why I called you that time. Like, hey, bro, I'm coming back. I ain't got time for this. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie
bro.
to you. Had me lost in there, bro. No, you ain't got no room door on here. You just gonna send me to a building that at the point, you know what I'm talking about, that the building everyone else get lost in. You gonna send me to that building with no room number? Are you sick? You got me walking circles around this maze? Man, listen. I'm coming back. The piece of getting cold in my hands. I'm coming back. I ain't got time for that. That's a little thing that be bothering me. But shout out to the other side of the peoples that be tipping. Like, the ones that really be, hey, you know what? Nah, man, thank you. Like, good attitude. Sometimes that's a tip. I ain't gonna lie to you. A great
Honestly,
attitude,
yeah.
that's a tip. I ain't
That
gonna lie
really
to
be
you.
it.
Because it makes me chill. Like, I'm good.
Change of vibe.
Yeah. I don't need your money. You got a good spirit. Thank you. Have a good one. Have a blessed one. Now, the one that do drop a little tip, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I need me a little check at the end of the day. Shout out to the ones that got it and share love. I'm a humble man, bro. I don't got it. I like to collect tips. I can't give much, but I do. I work
Get it
too
how
many
you
jobs.
live.
Oh, what? We
Get
tip.
it how you live. Hey man, so I've been going on like a movie run. Nah, we straight. I've been going on like a movie run. Watching a whole bunch of movies. I watched like 2 last night.
All right.
Where's
Cool.
that? Where's that? I watched Interceptor. I watched Prey, and I watched Day Shift. So it's 3 movies.
No, I haven't seen any of those.
What movies have you watched recently?
Honestly, bro, I hate to be that guy. I haven't. Oh, I lied. It's not a movie, but I watched Bill Burr's new comedy special.
Oh, the one with friends or some shit like that.
Not the one talking about the women and the athletic, talking about how they don't support their own and shit like that. I don't know if you.
Nah, I
it
didn't
just
see that
came
one,
out.
but I
think it's
I
like
heard about
Paper's
it.
Tigers or something like that. Not sure, but I just ran across that on Netflix recently. That was a very, very funny. That is hilarious.
I heard that was
That white
good.
man is hilarious.
I
Straight
gotta watch that.
up, bro.
I gotta watch that.
That man he know how to he learned from Dave Chappelle. If people know about Bill Burr, you know what I'm saying. He gives a lot of credit to Dave Chappelle about his art. Like he loves Dave Chappelle. Studies Dave Chappelle to the core. He's a white man, bro, from Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? Like real one of the and some of his jokes. You feel me? If you soft, like you, of course you gonna get a little offended because he's standing on what he say. Like ignorance at all, just like us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he stands on his statements. I fuck with that. Like he's like Dave Chappelle though. He's smart. He plays chess. Like. You don't want to be that guy talking out loud at a Bill Burr special, bro.
Yeah,
he's going to be
definitely
one of
gonna-
them comedians that actually like makes you take it personal. Like he gonna embarrass you, bro.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You haven't even heard the plot yet. If you were real supporter of me, you know I'm about to fuck this up. Shut the fuck up. Like that's how he be talking. Like that shit be hilarious, bro. I swear to God.
Isn't he the one that was in the one with The Rock? That show called it was a football show where they were sports agents.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't watch a lot. Like I run across the. I don't watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't watch a lot of shit.
I just be bored.
Reading a lot. Remember, I went on my read craze things about the history. You know what I'm saying? I went on my, bro. I won't say it was a bunch of nonsense. I'm glad I learned a good heritage of it. But once again, once I read that Bible, bro, that just made it clear that I'm wasting my time. Like, bro, what are we really learning on earth? Like, every day we go through things, what are we really learning? Like, you know how people get mad, like, oh, we never use math and stuff like that. Well, the knowledge of the stars never helped you either. You feel me? But you're like completely invested in that. You know what I'm saying? Like Scorpios. I'm talking about like the zodiac shit. Like people are completely invested in that.
Yeah,
But
that don't.
But we clown things that we learned that we don't use. But we do that with a lot of things. Like that's nowadays in this era, that's all we do technically. Like we go in rabbit holes learning shit that technically does not matter. Like to our real life situation. Like when inflation hits, what the fuck does being Aquarius, which I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm knowledgeable of it. Don't really believe in it, but I'm not gonna be ignorant. Like I did take a little dive when I had time. What does that have to do with me defending myself against a system that's gonna raise prices when they want to tomorrow?
Nothing.
Exactly. So like, why do we frown upon, I guess, people's choice or lanes of knowledge? You know what I'm saying? Like, why does that become a norm? Like, to where we're starting to narrow what you should or what you should not do or think, you feel me, as far as just a person, an individual.
I think it's all intention.
You think it's intention?
Yeah.
Please break it down. Please, I genuinely asked that question. I'm not trying to sound
Like,
smart.
In my opinion, with like it's intention on I guess like your philosophy and how you go about it, because everyone lives their life different. So I guess with the astrology shit, I don't really believe in it too much, and I only know about my sign, so I can't really even. Like I said, I'm not into it. But I will say it does give me not like guidelines, but it gives me like little things I didn't think to think about myself. That makes sense.
Okay.
So if it says, mind you, everyone has a combination of all personalities.
Facts.
It's just everyone is different in who you're around. Like when you're around different energies brought out of you. That's the best way I can explain it.
Right.
So I'm definitely gonna fuck it up. But if they say like your rising sun, whatever the fuck, because I don't even know it like that, but they'll say they'll still give you some in-depth shit. At least for me personally, that's relative to what's actually going on or what's been on my mind a lot.
But that's real. That's real. Like you can take wisdom from anything.
Right.
Like, that's real. I agree with that.
Like to me,
Some
like
some of them be spitting.
all right, so I'll give you an example, right? I actually downloaded this shit called CoStar, and I didn't really. I'm not into astrology and shit, but I'll be honest. When I read this shit, I do uh make time to like be more self aware.
So it helps
So
bring like self awareness.
at least for me, like if I'm being straight up honest, this is my therapy, because I don't like
Take
talking to
some
people
wisdom
about my
from that.
shit.
Okay.
So
Talk about.
all right, so today this one says, live out your own most secret wishes. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, you said wait,
But
live out your own or
yeah,
give out.
no, live out your own most secret wishes. That's the
Hmm.
that's the that's the light bulb. And then under that is like a little leaf. It says power and routine, thinking and creativity, spirituality, social life, sex and love, and self. Now there's a little summary paragraph, whatever, and under it, it says you have a deep desire to be important. There's no shame in wanting to prove yourself. You can handle it. It can be hard. It can be hard to see the method to your madness when you are stubborn. You are not a bad person for having an intellectual agenda. Challenge yourself to keep your mind open, but not so wide that your thoughts fall out. Your main challenge right now is to face and understand your compulsions and irrational drives so that you can be clear with yourself and others. It's a waste of time to dwell on things you can't change.
Oh my, hey, that spoke to me. That was real. That was like 100% truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even like your whatever like that.
I know, but at least for
That's
me,
a fact.
that it is a fact. It says factual shit where it is somewhat generic, but at the same time, when it's like this, when I say this shit spoke to me, this shit told me a specific situation I'm going through.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, like I'm living through this shit now, and there's literally two situations. So, and it's not like the whole thing. It's just like when it says you're not a bad person for having an intellectual agenda. Um, the way what I've been working on, like even me personally, because this just broke it down, but I've kind of just been working on it. How to not force my ideas on people. So like I try to apply that shit at work. So like I try not to tell people how my way of working works. I try to give them instructions and let them figure it out. Once I see that you're starting to catch on to it on your own, that's when I start like tweaking it so you can be a little faster. But it's still their own way.
Right.
So another thing where it said like the other day, it said some funny shit that I was like, damn. And I was at work too, and I think I was talking to Myron, and I thought about this shit, and I was like, oh fuck, this is like, this is some shit that it was talk. It said you're not a bad person for thinking you're smarter than everyone else. Crush your tendency towards self-obsession.
All right, say that one more time. I feel like
So-
I follow, but I don't know. I gotta read.
So I'm
here
all right.
to
So
comprehend.
it goes by days. It gives you. Let's say, remember how I said like, it's like a path. Like the astrology shit is like a path, or like energy feeding off other energy.
Okay.
It's because I'm not really into it, so I'm just explaining like day by day process for how I take it.
I'm about to say,
Right.
tell me what you take from it because I'm not into it either.
Okay,
Like,
so
I can take
how I
wisdom
take just from
anything.
this shit, based on what this actual shit I go through, not just be like, not just some, oh, you're feeling depressed today. No, if it says some shit like that and I don't feel like that, I don't feel like that.
type shit.
But there's shit in there I'm like, all right, I probably should work. I should work on this. Type
That's
shit.
real.
You feel me? Like if it points out something that I noticed, I'll try to work on it. Type
Straight
shit.
up.
But every day it will give me the shit that I read to you. Every day it will give me that, but it's relatively the same. So, what day is this? This is Monday. I'm gonna read it real quick. The small one. It said, It can be hard to see the method to your madness when your opinions get fixed. You're not a bad person for thinking you're smarter than everyone else. Oh, I just read that. My bad. Um, Sunday, it said it can be hard to see the method to your madness when you're stubborn. You're not a bad person for thinking you're smarter than everyone else. Consider the spotting of a replica is easier than creating something new.
I like that.
So I wouldn't say that spoke to me, except for like when certain shit repeats, as far as like you're not a bad person for thinking you're smarter. I do think like that. Like I'm pretty sure everyone does, but I know how I do it. It really shows. Like
You would say that. Damn,
I definitely do.
that's crazy.
I'm not saying everyone is dumb, because everyone knows something that everyone don't know. Like you know something that I don't know, and I know something that you don't know.
But is that a measure of smart and dumb?
No, I see. And the funny thing is, I was gonna tie it to because you said something earlier where I was like, I don't really judge age, and not in a creepy way. I'm saying I don't really judge age, but that is your age guides me on your experience in life.
Okay.
So them niggas at the store, the insiders, fam. Your experience in life, I don't even about to ask your age.
Yeah.
Your experience in life can't offer me nothing.
Straight up.
So y'all jits to me. You feel me? Now if someone, if I got to know him on a different level, or let's just say outside of work or whatnot, I'm gonna bleep that name. Timestamp. Based on his age and experience, there is something he can offer me, whether I want to receive it now or whatever.
Straight up.
But he's a father, so there's definitely something he can
Put you on, like
put me
I
on.
get you.
He's a man, like, and that's just shit I'm observing. But at the same time, I'm not trying to like be like him and shit like that. But I'm just saying, like, I be thinking I'm smarter than everyone in a certain way.
All right, so hear me out, because I'm not gonna say you wrong. I'm not
Right.
gonna say you wrong. I really feel like the word you're using is not technically what you really mean to
Yeah.
me. You know what I'm
And that's-
saying?
I know.
I'm getting that vibe. Like, so I have a theory that life is a level of understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We know all already because he gave us that knowledge. We bit the fruit. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? It's what you choose to understand in life. That's how we fall into the rabbit hole. You start breaking down precepts that you probably read over before, but now you're choosing to understand it. You feel me? So that causes belief. So you might understand life a little more than them jits. You know what I'm saying? Like, you understand, because we all had our age to where we looked up and thought we knew more than people older than us. So by that theory, it would mean there's no old fools. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I say I don't think smart is the word you're using towards me, because I agree with you on your level. Like, I feel
Right.
like you're ascended over them as far as your level of understanding, though. You know what comes after something.
But
Because
I
your
think that's on
experiences, like you
yeah. I
said.
was gonna say I think that's on experience though. Like
That's
if you
understanding.
okay.
Experience breeds understanding. Like that is the cause of understanding. You can't know
True.
something, like you can't say you play football until you get hit with pads. You
I
know what I'm
was
saying?
just gonna say, and I don't play football. That's why I
And
don't
that's
understand
what I
it.
mean. Like that. Exactly, bro.
And I
Exactly.
don't- But basketball, oh,
Exactly.
What?
And then they can't come to you with their level of understanding of basketball, like
Right.
you don't have yours. You feel me? Niggas know. We know we got to shoot to get it in the bucket, but do you understand
how to,
basketball? Like the
like-
magician. I get it, man, bro. I'm telling you, it's a level of understanding, bro. I don't think it's about smarts, bro. We know all, bro. We know it. That's what the world lied to us about. Like, they're teaching us something. We know it, bro. Kids know right from wrong out the womb. That's why a jit will get real pimpery if they know they wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even got to Jade. Man, when I'm young, I'm in trouble. You feel me?
Right.
We know, like, I don't think people like, bro, I don't judge nobody's smarts. Like, I feel like people play stupid, bro. You can't not be smart to make it this far in life. Like, you play stupid. Like, you play stupid.
no, but
bro.
that's why I be trying to, like, yeah, I agree with that. At a certain point,
'Cause I look
especially at a
people's
certain
eyes,
age
bro.
in life,
I look at your
a certain
eyes, you
age in
register,
life,
bro. You register this shit.
a certain age in life, you can't be dumb. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when I say smarter, like there's people who really don't think that far ahead.
Facts.
That's
agree.
why I'd be
I
like,
agree.
bro, did you
I
like?
agree. I agree.
And
I
as an
agree.
impulsive
No rebuttal.
nigga, as an impulsive person, it's like that's why I contradict myself a lot. Like I, as much as impulsive as I am, I do think ahead.
Right. But in that moment, you
In
just
that moment, that's
impulsive.
different. But if I have a chance to think, I'm thinking I'm not even reacting. I'm thinking about shit way down the line. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like nah. Some people like the white boy with the piercings.
Oh man,
With him, the reason why
he's foolish.
he's definitely foolish, but he's dumb and smart because he really think he can get away with it. Like he really thought that. That's where he's stupid at.
I believe it was a dead end, bro. I don't believe he thought he can get away with it. I just think that was it. Like he doesn't like he gave up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
He gave up, bro.
Of
The way
course,
he
no.
talking to the boss man, the way he was trying you like he's trying to get everybody riled up, like blatantly.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
He gave up.
You tried it because you really believe it would work,
Right.
but it's not gonna
Man,
work
he been
because
in the military. He should know that's not good. That's what I mean. Like, bro, he's not dumb. He was in the military. He was a Marine.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Chris. I said white boy with piercings.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a Marine.
Oh yeah, so he definitely couldn't get one on me.
He knows that. That's what I'm saying. He knows the authority schemes. He knows.
Oh yeah, I
He
gotta break
knows.
that name too. That's crazy. That I didn't know. Only because I don't be talking to niggas.
I let him tell me until I stop him. You feel me?
Mhm.
I let him tell me though. I'm not going to block because I like to talk impulsively too. But
Yeah.
when I get the vibe, I can sense it and I'll back off before you have to tell me. Trust me. Like
Right.
once I get the vibe that you want to be in your world, I don't take shit personal. I back off. Like let me go
Man,
away. You
that
feel
boy,
me?
That boy tried hanging out with Zay.
Bro, that man be trying to give me. He told me about this job. Where around where I stay, quote unquote, right? Trying to set me up. Talking about security. I'm like, okay, so I ain't got my license, and he's like, no, you don't need that. They're gonna give you a gun. Off rip. If you ain't got your license and they're giving you a gun, nigga, I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that's
Off top.
nothing.
But I let him talk.
Mhm.
I let him go. Go ahead. Tell me the whole thing. I'm like, damn, for real? They paying that much? Damn, bro. Bro, I might have to hop on it. Like, I'm talking, bro. In my
That's
head,
shit
I'm
I
like,
gotta work on.
bro, play chess with people, bro. Let them, like, I swear, bro, I don't know it all. People tell me it all. Like, I don't know it all, bro. Like, people tell me, like, I don't know it. You just gotta come confident and quiet. Once you do that, something makes people get antsy and they just gotta start spinning shit. Like, projections should just start coming. Like, it's something in their spirit that they just can't control. Like, they just feel like they have to react right now. Like, you know
See, but
what I'm
that's the
saying?
thing. I feel like my energy, my spirit, people can't say that shit in front of me. They gotta say that shit when they're not around me.
Of course, and that's, to me, I love that.
I
Like,
love that because I'm like,
love
oh, you
that.
respect me.
Off top.
I be like,
off
you
top,
respect
bruh.
me because you can't say that shit in front of me. You respect
Off
me.
top. And
I'm not even trying to bully you or that's
I'm
what
about
I'm
to say, I don't do shit to nobody, bro. Like, I don't do shit. Like,
I'm not a bully. I'm not about to say you a stupid motherfucker,
yo,
this and that. I don't got no time for that,
I don't
bro.
disrespect
What?
man, nothing,
No.
bro. Like, so if a nigga got a problem, I just know something wicked.
I be like,
bro.
yeah, I be like, bro, something
wicked
wrong
in
with you, bro.
Something wicked. It's
And I'm
okay.
with all the smoke, but I'm not trying to have smoke with no one. That's the thing. Like I ain't trying
At
to.
all. I have someone who's gonna come save me for that. Like, G shit. Like, I have someone who's really who has real revenge on his chest. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do nothing, bro. I'm gonna stay peaceful. You know what I'm saying?
That's where I be aid.
I ain't got no time, bro. I swear I don't want nothing to do with no smoke. Like, I'm out of that whole world. Like, I have
Gucci.
successfully found a way to pull myself out. You was there. You see my departure from where I was buzzed up, like tweaking.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't talk like I'm over nobody because you saw it. Like, you saw it in your face how far from God and Jesus I was, bro. Like, nigga was off that pill. Who the fuck?
You was
Out. What, bro? What? Bro,
Yeah.
tweaked out, bro.
I was like,
The
damn.
worst trip ever, G. That's the worst trip I ever had, bro. And I did a lot when I was in the Army the first time, you feel me?
Mm.
But that was the worst trip I ever had. That was God coming to play, telling me playtime is over, you feel me? Like, there's no more experimenting, there's no more. So I'm about to really, like, embarrass you right now. Like, really cut you short. Like, you have to feel this. Basically what he's been saving me from. A lot of people say they had bad trips and shit. And you know, you always don't take it serious because you always have good trip off drugs. That's how mine was before. Like, I ain't never had no bad experience before that, bro, for real.
You was
Except
like,
for
you thought this shit was sweet.
man, Hey, bro, I was not ready. I didn't eat like I should have.
Mm.
So we already knew once I threw up, them demons got me. I was weak. I was vulnerable. They got me. But my thoughts went crazy, G. I started going nut shit crazy, bro. The only thing that brought me back, bro, I played me some gospel music, these specific songs. Fred Hammond, Lord Your Grace, bro. That song, bro, gave me a ground to lay on as far as my crazy.
You like live band instruments and shit too?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a whole jazz playlist, like FKJ. I'm a big fan of FKJ. Of course, Masego. That nigga raw too. But FKJ on them instruments, magician. I don't want to say magician. I don't even know what he is, bro. Like, I swear, if you look at him, he could be Spanish. He could be like Italian. He could be what he's like Russ. Like,
Yeah.
nigga who look like 5 different nations. Like, nigga, you look like Christopher Columbus, and you look like a Puerto Rican that was at Charger. Like, nigga, I don't know who you are.
Like, who is this man?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I talk that shit now. When it comes to like races, because we all are in the bullshit as far as it's like a bullshit race of race. Everyone knows we're all mutts, but we all cling to the heritage we know. At least, you feel me? So with that being said, I love the jokes. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've released that cloud of resentment when people had their jokes. You feel me?
Ooh,
You ain't
bro.
gotta drop the ER. Now the ER shit, like when you drop that shit on it, I have a natural blackout. Like that's God. He already know that. Like,
Remember when we was talking about praying and you said you was doing this?
on my
You
knees,
receiving-
hands up,
you
bro.
was-
Hands up.
in like I don't know the actual culture, but in like Japanese and Chinese and all that
Yeah, totally,
that yoga
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
that's you're receiving energy. So when you have your palms open, you're receiving energy. When you have your like palms down, you're trying to stay grounded. Different hand
That's hard.
signs mean different things and
I
shit
like
like that. Oh, them chakras should be real. That's why like
Palms up, you receiving energy. Palms down, trying to be.
that's why if you get into like if you that's what got me into that shit was Naruto. And that's how it got me into one of my favorite characters, rest in peace to this nigga, is Neji. Right?
So what he about?
That nigga would hit your chakra points and you would be fucked.
So he like a quick.
Yeah, he
math
was
tap.
quick as fuck.
Okay.
And his ability was he had the eyes. It was a descendant thing. It was passed down from generation. Called the Byakugan, where it can see the chakra flow in your body. So imagine, you know how snakes can see like infrared and shit.
Yeah.
It can kind of see like that, but it can see the pinpoints and the chakras in your body. So it would see lines, and in those lines there would be dots, and those dots are your, let's say, pressure points. So if
Okay.
you hit those shits, it's like you hitting a stop button, and that would fuck up your chakra and your flow.
So he just shut niggas down from really.
Yeah,
inside.
if he hit the right ones, you can die. He can do what he can. If you hit the right ones, he can do whatever you want. He can
Damn.
paralyze you. He can make your leg go numb.
You
He
said
can-
Neji?
Neji, Neji.
Damn.
He died though, but dog, he was a real nigga, dog. I fuck with him in Naruto. He was one of my favorites. I'm not even gonna lie.
I have to really. I have to confess. I want to get into anime, bro. But I just feel like when I ask, I get abused with shows. Like it's like, yo, I
Nah,
just
just start
pick
with Naruto.
one show and start with Naruto.
Start with Naruto,
Thank
bro.
you, bro. You a
Start with
real-
Naruto, because then it's gonna go from Naruto, then it's gonna build into Naruto Shippuden, and then it's gonna go into Boruto with his son. But just start with Naruto.
Naruto.
After you finish Naruto, let
It's
me
just
know.
gonna take me a while, so I will. Cause I watched a little bit of Wayne, so I watched a little bit of DBZ with him, of course, when we was up in Orlando. But other than that,
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z off the shit. They
Oh,
doing
bro,
whatever.
that
Nah,
shit's
they doing
lit.
everything. I like it though.
shit's lit.
They off the wall with they shit though.
I gotta see what Naruto talking about, cause I want to get into anime. I'm not gonna lie, bro, but cause I see when people post certain things, I don't just see the annoying shit. I see like when people post the wisdom things, like the captions of what some of these people be saying in the shows. I be like, damn. they
Yeah,
saying
because
that in
it's
the
a culture, bro. Like
show? That shit hard.
like
Yeah,
not saying it's
shit, go.
fake, but niggas really do and actually practice this shit, and like I think it's real to a certain extent. Not to the animated shit, but I think there's different forms and styles and like water style, fire style. There's different breathing techniques and shit like that. Like I do
agree.
believe, because I believe in energy. Like I believe energy is a real thing. Like that's one thing like there's 4 things scientists got right. Energy, which is matter, cannot be created nor destroyed. anything in motion stays in motion unless disturbed by an outside force,
Okay.
and gravity is real. That's undenying.
Okay.
There's shit that does, anomalies and shit like that, but for our reality and shit like that, those are like undenying facts. But that shit is like, when you see like the fucking monks and shit, when they be doing shit, that shit be real, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit be real because they be practicing. They be you have to train.
Believe it,
Yeah,
yeah.
you have to train and bruh.
That's what they believe. That, I don't.
Yeah,
just
you have
know.
to. You
They
low key
believe
have
it.
to believe too.
You have to. And in order
Because
to feel the power of whatever God they worshiping, you gotta believe that. I
and
don't come at it
and
at all.
there was this thing I learned from this roster, right? It was funny because it was on TikTok too, but I learned it from this roster. He said,
Okay.
you can't know and believe something at the same time. It's either one or the other.
Hmm.
You can't do both. And he gave me an example, so I might fuck up the example, but he's like, he's like, you see that wall right here? He's like, do you know there's a wall there, or do you believe there's a wall there?
Hmm.
And the person asks, he's like, I know there's a wall there. And he's like, because, yada, yada, yada. You can see it, do all that. But he was like, the air, do you know that there's air there, or do you believe that there's air there?
Hmm.
And he's like, I believe it because I can't really see it. I can feel it, but I can't really, like, it's not really tangible like that. And he's like, exactly. That's the difference between knowing and believing. So once you know something, you don't believe it anymore.
Hmm.
Once you believe it, you technically don't know it because you just, not saying you just believe whatever. You just believe. Like, you just believe based on whatever,
I agree.
your situation, circumstance,
I
whatever.
agree. The words say a wise man knows he knows nothing. So
Oh, yeah, of
that's
course.
true. That's fact. I agree.
Damn, did this nigga catch me?
There's wisdom in everything. Like, I'm a big fan of Ip Man or IP Man. I always mess it up. But IP Man, that movie series, nigga, what?
IP
Donnie
man,
Yen?
who's that?
IP Man? Wing Chun?
Never seen that.
Never seen Donnie Yen? Hey, bro, that junk is raw, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I believe he learned the style of Wing Chun. You feel me?
Mhm.
But he's a great master known, and he was around the time where it was a lot of war in Tokyo and stuff going on with Japan and all of them. I believe he's a Chinese man.
Mhm.
And he used to train people. He's like a spiritual guidance. But me personally, I just love his fighting style. Like, it's defensive, then offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not usually the first striker, and if he is, it's a pawn move. He's not trying to strike you. He's trying to get you to get off your guard. You know what I'm saying? Keeps everything within the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, he moves like this. Like, that's his like, you know what I'm saying? That's just hard.
Oh, I know
bro.
what you're talking about. Where they?
Yeah, and he beats
It's like
you
this
never seen a little
box type
scene where
shit.
he fights like 10 people in a mat. He's fighting 10 people.
Nah, I don't
whooping
think
their
I've
ass.
seen that. You gotta show me that.
So, okay, boom. I'll definitely show you. I believe it's in the first one. So, he goes to, because the war came over them, and they took over all the rich palaces and stuff, which he happened to stay in. He was a no master, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, they took over his place, made him get poor, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to feed his wife and his kid. So, the man goes to the little labor yard where they just basically just pitching coal against a fence, like on some weird shit. I personally still don't get that whole business. I believe it's literally just labor. Maybe someone's, you know what I'm saying, more enlightened can let me know what that's about, but they literally just throwing rocks at a fence like this. Don't know what that's about. Anyway, war has the whole streets in rubble, all that. The guy the Japanese man who took over their town, he loves kung fu. So he lets them fight for bags of rice or whatever it is that they're quote unquote accommodating based on how he likes their performance. So basically, they're coming to this match. Bro, it's weird. You gotta watch Ip Man, IP Man, whatever. You gotta watch it. It's a great movie. It has a great message. So he comes in. It's like us basically against in their world. The Japans are the Europeans, and all of us are the Chinese, basically. You know what I'm saying? Mixed up, merged about, however our real nations are. So IP Man goes and watches one of his partners get killed because he
shit.
beat he all the people and got 10 bags of rice. So he basically earned his right, but the guy ain't like that they just lost 10 bags, so he shot him. You know what I'm saying? Like shot him.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like really shot him in the head.
Damn. Hating ass
Bro
niggas.
fell. Boom. IP man say, why did they do that? Open the gate. Open the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like open the gate. Open the gate. Telling this boy, because the translator, he's a Chinese man, but he's a trader. You know what I'm saying? So what he do is play Uncle Tom. He bring people basically come get killed. Like,
Right.
Because the master gonna come down. If you're good, he gonna come down and try and kill you with his bare hands, basically. Show him
Set you up.
Japanese style.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So IP man, they don't know about jit. So when he came in, he's mad. He said, I want to fight 10 people. Just saw his boy get bodied. I want to fight 10 people right now.
Give me everybody.
Right now. 10 people in your unit. The man looked, the Japanese man looked over the thing. 10? Yes. He says 10. That man dropped 10, bro. That man rolled up his sleeves. You know, in the style Wing Chun, there's 2 ways of fighting. Like I said, defensive, offensive. So in their first, of course, when you're sparring, they start with their arms out, meaning they're not aiming to hit you right now. They're going to disarm you.
Right.
They're going to show you where you're wrong, probably give you a little hit, but it won't be a full-on force.
Right.
When they close their fists in the same style, it is now time to hurt.
To hurt you, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Put
saying?
some force on that
and that's
bit.
something I've noticed he's done in everything he does. Like, when he's sparring, he always keeps his arms out like this. You feel me? But when he gets mad or you do something wrong or you disrespect a child, he always closes his fists. You feel me? And lets him know. So it's a good movie, bro. It's a good movie. It shows you about inner strength. He's not the biggest man. He ain't swole, but he's disciplined. He knows where you at.
That's what I be trying to tell people. I'm like, bro, I'm
It's
not the
about
biggest
discipline,
nigga.
self-control.
I don't give a fuck about losing. I will fuck you up.
That's real. That's real. When I went to the Army the first time, I lost a couple fights. They respected me because I threw the punch, but I respected them because they taught me the right way how to disarm somebody. Because they ain't really, them boys ain't try to pummel me to the ground. There was a couple racist sergeants that, you know, they'll hurt you if they get you alone, for real. But you never let them get there. That's where you be discernment. Like, God don't leave you out there to be just a little duck. Like, you know when people are setting you up, get the hell up out of there.
Right.
God, Jesus said that a prophet had no honor in his own country. You know what I'm saying? Move to the next one. He say that. He say that.
AKA niggas be dying in they city.
Come on, bro. Trying to put on, bro. I ain't got time. I'm going back. Hey, I told my mama, man, I'm going back to the Army, bro. I let y'all play in that field. I missed the real field. You know what I'm saying? I need a rifle again. I need my boys, my boys in arms. Like, it ain't got nothing to do about no America. Like, everything we do is for America. You move weed, you doing it for America. Because guess what? Eventually, when that paper truck catches up, you're going to get caught and it's theirs again.
Yo,
like, niggas don't get it. They don't get the game.
I was telling them,
the game, kid.
if when this boy get in office, this new president,
Oh yeah,
he ain't gonna play with them PPP loans. He just extended. He said, "Yo, I know we said 2 years, but we're gonna extend it."
Yeah,
They said,
bro.
"Yo, I know we said 2 years on this investigation on them PPP loans, but."
Remember when we was talking about
Yes.
when that shit was in its prime?
I say,
And
yo,
my shit- bro,
I say, y'all
ain't
boys
gonna
better
lie,
have a
that shit-
legit business or make one doing this shit because
My
y'all
shit
just
ain't
taking
hit.
this money and running with it. They gonna come.
I ain't gonna talk down, bro. Hopefully they used it for the right way, but I just know my shit ain't hit, so I'm dodging that bullet. I tried, but my shit ain't hit. Literally,
It's like
I'm grateful.
however you want to look at it, whether Trump helped you or set you up, if you ain't capitalized on that shit,
It's
your ass is
raps.
grass.
On G, you know,
You can say whatever. He looked out.
tried,
He gave you
man.
money. He gave you ability to make bands, or he set you up because he knew he was gonna lose, and the next president wasn't having none of that shit.
I love the fact that
Bruh.
Biden is showing everybody who
He
he
not-
been. Who he been.
Nigga.
Like, no one did homework on Biden. Bro, this is who he has been. Like,
Nigga, no one. Let
no
me
one
let
did
me
homework
let
on
me
that
say it
team.
because I'm
Kamala
one.
and Biden, they had
I
fucking
didn't.
monsters.
I don't do homework. So not even homework on them. People don't do homework. Period.
This shit's amazing, bro.
I was-
Why don't we read to comprehend no more, bro? It shows you in plain letters. This nigga has never liked America.
Fam.
Biden has never liked America. That man
Fam.
is not an American, bro. Hey,
Fam.
Biden's a Russian. I'm saying that on tape.
Fam.
I don't care. Yeah,
Fam.
Biden's a Russian.
I'm not choosing sides because I didn't
Biden's
vote.
a Russian. Bro. Him and Putin are best.
The
friends.
last and first person I ever voted for was Hillary. I'm not voting again, bro. I'm sorry. I don't believe in that
I
shit
told
no
you.
more.
Hey, remember when shit was hot? I said,
Yeah.
bro, I'm not voting for. Why the fuck would I vote? They don't care. They're running their show,
I should have voted for Trump.
bro. Even if you did, they're running their show,
I know.
bro.
I know.
Whoever they want in that seat of presidency.
They gon'
Bro,
Nah,
why
he
would
fuck-
America
he
leave
fuck
it
shit
to the
up.
people
He
that
fuck
been
shit up.
vocalized
That's
that we
the
hate
thing.
them, bro?
That's why I say I like
they burnt
chaos.
the shit. They burnt the White House down.
That's what I say I like chaos.
been
I was
not
like,
trusting
yo,
us.
they really ain't. whether they put him there or not, they really ain't want him in there.
The
So-
people who's not in on it. You feel me? There's elitism going on, bro.
No, that's why I was
Whoever
out.
the richest.
That's why. Remember when I was trying to? Oh, this is what I was telling you about Leo. I said there's negative chaotic and there's neutral chaotic. Leo is neutral chaotic because chaos ain't just like shit going to storm. Chaos is low key balance.
Yeah.
Chaos is the combination of like bad and good. Like that's why I said he's neutral chaotic because based on who he fucks with, he's not gonna go out there and fuck shit up. However, if shit gets fucked up in the process, as long as they don't fuck with him, he not gonna stop it.
Yeah.
Type shit. And yeah, just with Leo, he's just, if he was part of that group, you feel me? He's it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. People do what they do, man. Look, I try. I'm telling you, some things. You know what I read when somebody say, when things don't go your way, that's just God holding you back. Like that's a no. You know what I'm saying? And you know the old pride for me is like that's so cliche, nigga. Ain't nobody believe in that. Like it just ain't go my way.
Right.
Nah, bro. He really be stopping me from bro, you don't understand. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't.
I be
understand.
laughing when I do understand too.
I be mad. I be mad, bro. I be mad.
Oh, in the moment,
wanted my
yeah,
shit
because
to
I don't
hit.
understand.
I wanted
But then
my shit to hit.
when you realize why he didn't hit,
What? Hey.
that should be the funniest shit in the world, bro. I be like, God, you a motherfucker.
Yo, you real. You real.
I be
You
like,
real.
forgive me. I ain't mean it. I don't like talking to you like that, but it just come out of me because I'm just impulsive. I be like, the fuck? I be like, yo, for real?
Man is real, man. That man be
I be like,
so
for real?
bro. Cause I don't be knowing. I was so mad,
In the
bro.
moment, yeah. I'm like, for real, bro? Like, what the fuck? And then shit happened. I'm like, yo, you know what? You a funny ass nigga, bro. You got jokes, my nigga.
I'm trying to tell you, you got real jokes. But hey, like you say, Biden gonna come. He gonna come sweep up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come collect tax. And I honestly am not mad at it. Like I'm living a good life now. I don't act like I'm. You know what I'm saying? Out here acting wild. Like I'm not. So if shit goes south for people who acting wild, stop
nothing to
acting
do with
wild.
me.
Like it's that simple though. Like,
I know people who actually capitalize off that shit, like did something legit with this. So I know for sure they
Yeah.
straight. Like they ain't
if you capitalize and you good, which is
like
a
the
good
people who
thing.
actually got made shit off of it. Like
But if you just splurged all of it away, okay.
if you wrote you got 10 employees and you ain't got 10 employees, or you ain't even paid 10 people
Come on, bro.
to say you got employees,
Come on, bro. But you got a new Benz. Okay. Like I
alright,
say,
them niggas
okay.
gonna come for you.
I have nothing bad to say, but time will tell what it has to tell. Like things gonna happen how they happen. Live a clean life. That's all I got. That's my only advice now.
That's
bro.
why when niggas be
feel like a youth
doing
pastor.
certain shit and they be like, oh, free so and so, free and so. Nah, if that nigga did it, I'm sorry. No.
Speak on it, bro. Listen, bro.
Like,
hey, do you want to say it?
Yeah, I was
'Cause
just gonna
I'll
say it.
bust
I was
the
like,
bubble,
yo, bro, if Thug did that shit, bro, I'm
Man,
sorry,
keep
bro.
all them niggas, bro. I ain't tripping on that shit, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
What did they do, man? Are you kidding me?
If he didn't do it, which is a long shot, but if he didn't do it, then yeah,
That's
free
the
that
delusional
man.
world I be talking about.
I said if.
Bro,
I'm-
not you. Not
oh,
you.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about
Them niggas
the
that be-
people that
yeah.
be free. Bro, you don't know that nigga, bro. And this is a RICO case, kid. Are you stupid?
They not
Like,
playing.
bro, they been had shit. This is a RICO case. Like, bro, they
That's
didn't
why I be
just
like,
wake
y'all
up
don't know
and
what RICO
one, bro.
is.
Like, they don't know, bro. They clearly don't know, bro. Like, that is a trail.
Like
trail
y'all
of
thought
shit on
10 years was a joke to them.
They don't get that.
10 years was we you think we got him?
You know what's insane to me? People forget about the victims' families. Like, they really just say fuck them when they say, like, yo, just free Thug. Free. Bro, people's families, like, really, like, bro, they was killing niggas, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro. I'm not.
you don't, like, you feel me? That was.
Hey, bro, I'm a
kid.
suburban kid. I ain't never have to live that lifestyle. But all I can say is Miami-Dade is right up the street. You feel me? So danger ain't too far. But like I said, I ain't have to live that lifestyle. So when I see that shit, and I be like, bro, like, I'm all
kill
for
a child,
I'm
you
all for
say-
I'm all for peace for my people. But if people don't want peace, then it's fuck them.
Yeah, but stay away from me. I'm
Yeah,
not
fuck
finna be
them. Like
around
not fuck them as in like,
I'm
oh, I'm
straight.
coming for you. No, fuck them as in like, stay the fuck away from me.
Oh, I'm tripping.
No, you good. Like, yeah, like fuck them, stay away from me, bro. I don't want
Bro,
none of that fuck
please,
shit.
bro. Like that's I stay away from it, but I just see it, like, and I see it spreading a lot because people have to prove who they are. That's what I mean. Like I watch it. It's nothing that has to be said. You can see people trying to prove who they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of these impulsive actions, because the people in the streets, what people don't understand, the unspoken code is, who are we gonna make our crash dummy today? That is really what goes on in the streets. Because a lot of them boys don't want to go to jail either. They got baby moms, they got jits, they got bit little lines of things they running. They not trying to get locked up either. So we gonna find the dummy who thinks this shit is raw, and we gonna make him the head honcho, quote unquote.
See,
He
that's my issue. Like, and I'm
That's
not a
exactly
street
what's
nigga because I
going
don't live
on.
that shit. I understand that shit can't end overnight and shit.
It can't, but they not helping. That's what
That's what
I'm
I'm.
saying. They
That's
don't
what I
wanna
was gonna
help.
get
They
to. I
don't
was gonna be
wanna
like,
help.
bro, when is this shit gonna end? Like, when are we gonna at least flip? When are we gonna at least?
So
You know
gotta
how
save
like
the
how
Crash
like,
Dummy brothers.
bruh, put it this way, bro. You know how in like even in today's time in Africa they got different tribes.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't really beefing like that. Yeah, people do beef. I'm not saying there's a perfect
Facts.
world.
War is natural. I
But
get that.
But niggas got their own area, they got their own shit, and they got their own, like, if that's what gangs are, then cool. Stop the killing and shit. Stop trying to invade more territory. If your shit is, like, stop doing all that
That's
shit.
because they poison theirs. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they got their hand in all. They poison theirs, bro. You moving, you know what I'm saying? You
And of
moving
course,
rocks in
the
your corner.
government ain't helping. They making shit worse for
the
our
government,
for the situation. But at the same time, we need to take accountability. That's what I'm saying.
Because,
Like,
you know, I can't blame the government no more when niggas wake up and they be able
and they choose this shit.
Bro, you wake up and you able to cash out 40 bands tomorrow, bro, because you know the right plug. Don't tell me about no government, bro. What are you doing for your people, bro?
Bruh, nah,
You know what I'm saying?
don't tell me no
'Cause
shit
niggas
where
is
like,
pulling up in Beamers to the project. So what are you really telling me? Like,
bruh,
you know what I'm saying?
you
What
coming
you
through
telling me,
with
bro? What are
racks.
people telling me, bro?
Yeah, you could re up or flip that money for something bigger, but
Why not help?
I was just gonna say that. Why not help?
And that's what I mean. That's why we stuck in it.
I'm not trying to pocket watch, but it's like,
us, bro. Government did their job. They did it. They already put
like,
it in us.
like
It's
I
us
like
now.
what Little Baby did, even though it could be for the look, even though he did help.
People
He did
are
help.
haters if they bring up that look. He did right.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
right.
Like,
I like what he
even
did.
if it was for the look, he
They
still.
some haters.
I don't necessarily care about, even though intention is important. Regardless, if you actually help people, like you really did change someone's life for the better, multiple people, and especially that they're young. These are kids, bro.
Exactly.
You gave them, bro.
What is the problem?
What's
That's
the
what
issue?
I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is the problem?
I'm like, bro, Little Baby did a
That's
phenomenal
We
job.
possess. I say it all the time. We possess. They government.
Y'all
did their
niggas
job.
is mad at that for.
We are the new whites now.
Y'all
bro.
can say whatever. Wow,
the
he
new
did
whites.
that shit because they trying to clean up Atlanta.
Only thing we
Okay,
ain't got
good.
is
He's trying to help clean up Atlanta.
the natural hate.
The fuck?
They haters, bro. I hate that whole side. That's the delusional world.
It's
that we
like,
talk
bro,
about.
like you want this
I
nigga to
hate that
keep.
whole side, bro.
Yeah, he did what he had to do to get where he's at, right? But if he's where he's at now and he's trying to change that shit, and still, like I said, clean up, like how they, bruh.
Bro, fans nowadays are just like what I just said about the street. Who are we gonna make our new crash dummy? today?
Bruh, like-
we're gonna make you clout, and you're gonna have to do everything we say, or you're canceled, and we're gonna harass you.
Like the
bro.
NBA young boy, like that
You can
nigga
live your
is.
regular life, but you'll never get
That
no
nigga
fans
be
off
wildin',
online.
bro.
We gonna harass that sucker.
So what I was getting to, right, is I don't agree what this man said entirely or his entire stance, but he did say something that I felt, right?
Okay.
The man Charleston White, he be bugging sometimes.
Oh yeah,
he be
I
wilding
agree
a
with
lot.
a lot of his takes.
He be wilding, but as far as like, yeah, we gotta stop killing each other and start being for our people because, you know, all that shit. I agree with that stance. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all gotta stop promoting killing people and
That's
all this
facts,
shit
bro.
because we just killing each other. I'm not with him saying, "Oh, I'm glad so and so is dead" or "death to so and so." I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I'm not even promoting that
Bruh.
because now he's adding more fuel to the
How
fire.
comfortable niggas is this in the dead is sick,
Bro,
dog.
because now that's what I'm saying. It's like, you can't say that and then you saying death to these niggas at the same time. Like, I understand your sentiment, but you can't, I'm not saying you can't promote violence or stand your ground, but you can't be like, oh, yeah, we gotta stop killing niggas, and then you be like, death to these niggas.
Exactly, bro.
If they out here killing people, I understand that that's wrong, but you shouldn't necessarily wish death upon them.
Absolutely.
Find a way to stop
Right.
it,
You're right.
circumvent it. If
If you
that's
can't,
the
back
option,
fuck away.
that's the option. But don't try to go to war with these niggas and shit like that. Nah, bro.
That's real, bro. That's real. That's something I recently grasped. That's real, bro. That's real. He say, let it be. Let it be alone, dog.
Cause I'm not
the
a
blind gonna lead the blind, and they both gonna fall into.
nigga. I'm not a street nigga. I just feel like there can be a common ground.
Of course, but
Shit ain't always gonna be perfect.
Dog.
Yeah.
People know.
Shit ain't. First of all, when I say common ground, shit ain't always gonna be perfect, but there can be some peace, and there can be a civil way to come to resolving problems when problems arise.
Absolutely.
That's my thing.
I agree.
Cause yes, like I said, nothing's perfect. Nothing is a utopia society where no one's gonna stop killing and all that shit. Niggas is crazy. Niggas gonna wild out. Niggas be in their feelings. Niggas,
up.
people are human,
Straight up.
right? And I'm not excusing that.
No.
But-
it's naturally inclined to say.
But if, let's say, a black flag goes to war with white flag, that war could have potentially been avoided if big dogs could have sit down.
Yeah.
War can be avoided if
Absolutely, bro.
not saying you're gonna stop people. You can't control everyone. You
No,
feel
that's
me?
real.
But as far as like getting it to a certain point, all right, bro. So and so did this. We gonna fix it. Let it be.
You
We
know
gonna keep it moving forward. If something else happens, we gonna move accordingly. But I'm not trying to beef with you. I'm not.
Yeah,
You feel me?
like, you know what I find interesting, bro? We seek resolution in man, and I have stopped doing that recently. Like, what I do is I do close a matter with kindness, but I don't seek resolution. Like, if it's a agree to disagree, we can definitely disagree. Like, it's really no pressure. It should be no pressure in mankind. I've really come to an outside conclusion that every pressure we create is within ourselves, bro. Like,
Right.
I'm starting to understand that. Like, you can control at all situations that comes your way based off of your reaction. That's
True.
insane, bro. Like, if someone is yelling at you, bro, and you literally don't yell one word, you have not done anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
think about that in a reality sense. You have not done anything. Like, you have not offended nobody. You have not said anything ill, wished death, cursed, nothing. That person, though, God say, every idle word spoken of man will be held account. Every idle word. A word with purpose that's going to help lift kids and stuff like that. If he slip out a little curse word and stuff, you're not going to judge that man. He just motivated all these children, you know what I'm saying, to be better people. But if a man is just standing around and aggravated and he just starts snapping, which I used to do a lot, that's what I mean by that rant thing. That's why I stayed quiet in that conversation, because I used to do that a lot. I used to just rant off of things I was aggravated about. You're going to be held accountable for that, because now you acting like you perfect, you feel me? Or you're above somebody. That's what Jesus came to stand for. Like, no one's above nobody. He called on the lame and the weak. He didn't call on the righteous.
That's
You know what
funny
I'm saying?
because that's why I don't delete my tweets, and not because, I live in a real world, but
Real.
I try to apply. Even though the internet's internet, we gonna internet and shit, but I try to apply what I stand on the internet as well. At the same time, I do appreciate people of growth.
Yeah.
So the person I was 7 years ago, I'm not the same person today.
At all, bro.
So hopefully people can see that development. But I don't stand on what I stand on what I said and what I say. So I can explain to that sentiment back then.
Yeah.
Not saying I feel that way now, but
Right.
I can explain to you because I understand what I said, how I meant it, and
Straight up.
you feel me?
And you haven't backtracked on your words, so it still stands.
Exactly. So
I respect that.
so
You've been that way. I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing you
I
man
try to
your
stand,
word.
bro. That's why I be like, invincible. I be like, nah. I just really stand on what I say. Like I don't act tough. I'm not acting like I can beat everyone up. Like, fam, I got into so many fights where it got me to the point where I can just accept the challenge.
Right.
feel me? I've gotten beat up.
Do you seek a challenge?
Let me not say beat up.
I'm
No,
genuinely
I don't.
asking.
No, I don't
Genuinely
seek a
asking.
challenge. But if a challenge comes my way, I'm definitely not backing down. But I'm not saying like I've lost fights. I'm not got beat up. Like I've never been. Even on my, I never been to the hospital for a broken leg. I never been like sick or injury at a concussion to my knowledge. Concussion part to my knowledge. But fam, no one has ever like beat me up.
Right.
So I can, and I talk shit. So
Yeah.
imagine when I was a kid, I was just wilding out,
I mean,
and I was still swinging on. I was actually swinging on people, and you know when niggas hit me back, you be like, oh shit, you feel me? You got hands.
get
You
right.
feel me? And I
like,
get
you
right.
learn, You learn.
Exactly. So it's like that's why I tell people like I don't act invincible. If a nigga gonna do what he do, God forbid, but he gonna do what he do.
Straight up.
Because he felt some type of way about it. But I said what I said, like, and I stand on it.
I'm the same way. I think
I don't act invincible. Niggas can catch you. Nigga can catch anyone slipping.
If anything, I try. I don't act anything, but I know naturally just from how people are, because there are people who are naturally prideful, and I don't speak down on it because sometimes I admire it. Like, wow, you can really like, you know what I'm saying? You can really demand your respect in the room where it's dead silent. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I admire that, but I know naturally I'm just not that guy. Like I'm a very humble in real life person. Like I don't come in and try to step on nobody's toes. I talk shit, but it's very light. Everyone knows I keep my jokes light purposely with big respect for when people's thoughts. So when people come at me, you know what I noticed? Because you noticed it, bro. You've been at jobs with me. You noticed it just comes like, Jay, that quiet weird one. Like, always the quiet weird one. I fuck up people's energy for some reason. I don't know how, bro. I be quiet. It's just like, I feel like
positive energy that they're not used to.
I don't even think it's that. People don't listen to themselves talk. So when somebody's dead silent, people get to hear their words in the air. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that aggravates them. Like, why aren't you saying anything? You gonna make me sound dumb? You know what I'm saying? Like, I notice the war people have within themselves when they hear themselves talk. Like, and I don't.
That's
say
funny
anything.
because that's why people don't like me.
That's exactly why
Because they be like, yo, you don't talk, and it's
they
like,
feel like you're piercing.
damn
in their
nigga, you
soul.
can't be alone.
Yeah,
That's one of my biggest issues with people, bro.
nah.
You can't be alone.
What's the problem with
You
that?
can't even be alone with people.
What's the problem with that?
Like you, like
Oh man.
she will not
She's
stop talking.
She's young, bro. She's young. Already.
I've told her
to
this shit. I'm like, yo, can you stop talking and like work?
I know exactly.
Because all you do is talk.
I be brushing the combos off, but I get that quiet. I promise you, I entertain what I want to entertain. Fuck that, bro. I refuse anymore. Like, we're older now. Like,
Fuck
when I
all
was younger,
that.
I felt like if someone talked to me, I had to talk back. Now,
I never really felt like probably when I say younger, like
and younger
Like,
to
when
me
I-
is
when-
25, like 24. Like,
nah,
recently.
bro. When I say I learned a lot, like I was really I'm still stuck in my ways. That's why I'm trying to. And that's why I be trying to, like, I'm not trying to go back to it. That's why I be saying to certain people, like, yo, I'm smart, bro. Like, because, like, from a young age, I was always,
You had discernment.
the reason why I can articulate myself with you is because you know me for a while. So I had time to, you have time to understand me.
Yeah, like, everything don't have to be sick type shit.
Right. Within that time, people don't get that time.
Usually they give up or they act stupid.
Exactly.
Like, I know.
So,
We had our intense moments,
Right.
but we know how to be men.
bro, because it's never, it's always from a loving place. It's never,
And we take accountability.
Yeah.
Like, we come to each other like, okay, bro, hey, my bad, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If I offended you, know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and there's never no,
I
and there's,
love that, bro. You really a real one. Hey, I'm gonna say this. Is this on air? We
Yeah,
still good?
we
Yo,
still live.
Ian's a real one, bro. Like, fuck that. Fuck what you gotta worry about a nigga appearance, the attitude for. That's not what you here for, man. Look what the actions before you do. If someone is selfless before you, gotta appreciate it.
What?
Man, it's all good. Bro, put
They
me
don't
on
get-
3
they
jobs.
don't-
I'll put that on air. 3
they
jobs.
don't get that, bro. They
3
don't.
jobs, bro.
And I'm okay with that because I'm
Bro,
not
I was
trying to
on my
please
ass.
You know me.
I
don't-
know.
if
That's
you-
why I'm saying it. I'm being the testimony for you. You ain't gotta say it. You ain't say it.
But it's like,
Yo, that man put me on 3 jobs, bro. When I was really on my ass, like, I'm talking about, like, nothing. Nigga wouldn't give me no pack, nothing. Like, hey, I got you, bro. I'm gonna put in the word immediately, too. Every job I started the first week, he told me. Every single job. Man, people are real, bro. You gotta appreciate people's sentiments. Like, I appreciate intentions, like, cause you just helped me get my livelihood back. You know what I'm saying? Even with this one, you helped me get my livelihood back. I wasn't talking like this before this job, and you know that. Like, I wasn't. Because once you get your livelihood back, you get to feel a comfort. And after that, now you want answers. And that's where the Bible got me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because once you get your livelihood
Once
back, you get comfort. You get that confidence, like, I am who I am. Now, I want to figure out where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Where am I going to be? Who am I going to be? And how do I grow from where I am? That's what the Bible did for me. And not just the Bible, because I'm not the type to be, read Genesis through Revelations and throw laws in your face.
You spot on with that shit.
Read Matthew. If you want to be a new age, real believer who's not going to be on that old churchy vibe to judge people, read Matthew. Jesus smites all of that. He smites all of that. The old laws, all of that. You are not held to that.